That's good. Sure, yeah. First off, once again, always shout out to Jeff Patron Biscuits for using his Twitch. If you didn't catch yesterday's episode of the Red Opera, it was a doozy. Um, quite the doozy in combat. But that's what happens when a horde of tree ants attack a party. I'm literally talking about a horde of tree ants. But catch us next Friday. I'll do the shout out now at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the next episode. I think Kira's coming back next Friday, so we'll have a full party. We did just finish an intense 2 session combat, and we're getting into some role playing. I think everyone's looking forward to that. Not that the combat was bad; it was just how it is. Combats, turn-based combats last forever, um, especially when everybody has a bunch of shit that they can do. Like high level characters, that's the issue. It's like you have so much shit you can do, but um no one has like perfect organization skills. So not even me. So it was great. So catch us next Friday, y'all. And we'll see what happens next. If you didn't catch this episode, we found out some really interesting news. I still don't know who the fuck the accursed guard are really. I really don't know much about the city actually as well as that plays into my character who doesn't know shit about the city really well. Um, but yeah, check that out. But yeah, we were diving back into City of Illumination. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a week. I scheduled poorly last week. I had some non-related D&D stuff. Nothing personal, more sort of like associated projects that I had been helping other people with. So that conflicted with time schedule, and I had made promises in the past. So unfortunately, I had to postpone last week's episode to this week's episode. But I'm hoping the rest of you guys are raring to go. We are jumping into combats where we left off. Literally, you guys all, besides Sterling, I believe, jumped off Ramparak.
So fun fact, while you were talking, I'm sitting here like looking at the mic audio for
Yeah.
me, and it was just blank. So no one heard anything I said at the beginning.
That's good. So everyone's just like, "Oh, this is great." They just started
Kind of
late.
early.
Yeah, perfect. Um, awesome. But yeah, I have no other plugs, immediate plugs, and there's my neighbor taking his dog out, and he is pooping. Okay.
Nice.
Hilarious.
Good
That's a
to
big
know.
poop. Big poop. So we'll drive on to I'll summarize last session and we'll get right into it. So last session, session 13. I don't think we had, what do we have for a title? I think we want Fate of Husu.
hmm
The Fate of Husu. Poor Husu. Yes, sad. Anyways,
No money.
visiting the Flux Deluxe, they met a peculiar being, a construct, in the image or visage of a gnome with purple hair. Introducing herself as Galahard, she accepts the job to repair Sterling's musket. In the meantime, allows him to continue adventuring using one of her muskets, the Mark II pattern that she's looking to distribute and sell here in the Rasting Federation, for the most part, the continent of Briseis itself. Galahad noticed an interesting branding, or very deep tattoos on Ox, and told him the sinister nature behind it, and that he was trapped here because of it. She told him that she and her pupils, some arbitrators from the continent of Dias over in the Tarak Empire, named Gabor the dwarf, Morjor a furbolg, Dane, undisclosed and unrevealed character, and Zislin, a wood elf, would aid in his plight to help him reestablish connection back to his, world. Lost in this sudden revelation by Galahad, Ox left after purchasing a new magical great axe. Sterling also purchased some weapons for himself and Stephen. Yes, the mascot of the Sand Swimmers is now armed with a cloak. I keep thinking he's like the mouse from Redwall. If anyone's read the TV series or read the TV series, read the book series. of Redwall by Brian Jocks, one of my favorite book series of all time, in all honesty. Salamandstrom is my favorite book. And Tav purchased more gear for Steven and left to begin their new contract, which is to help some lizard folk gem hunter named Deshant harvest gems and crystals, and they're all valuable and priceless off jewel crabs. Meeting with this said lizard folk gem hunter named Deshant, they quickly realized that this would be a long and uncomfortable journey. Arriving in the village of Afram, they managed to locate the whereabouts of Husu, but unfortunately discovered her ill fate. Along with finding the corpse of Husu, they found Godolina, who had told them that she had been investigating the people related to Arman from Mortal Cave and uncovered a demon cult dedicated to this exiled demon lord, Bateo, calling themselves Hibis Corpse. Her investigation eventually led to a conspiracy within the city of Macerna, and she regretfully drew Husu into it all. She told the Sandswimmers the book was a secret map, a picture book that they had acquired from Jakal, the late Jakal, that led to a place called Deep Hold that the Hibis Corpse wanted to find and required this said book. She also warned of a fire ganassi, a woman, that she encountered in both Tersoka and in Mercerna that knows that they have the book. She asked the party to help her stop this Hibis corpse by finding Deephold first, due to her shattered memories were slowly returning to her. The party accepted and continued on their contract, knowing that the next step would be Sybil, out by the oasis called Globster Fountain. That morning on the beach nearing Kawatha Cave, they encountered several Bermit crabs in their path, and used the opportunity to test their new war gear. And that is where we are picking up today. And I'll go ahead and transfer you all to the battle map.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and get that switched on our side now that everyone can hear me. Battles.
So I do want to reiterate to right now, you guys are on soft, pretty much wet sand. So the sand is counted as difficult terrain. So difficult terrain means your movement is halved. So every 1 foot counts as 2 foot. So if your maximum movement is 30, you can only move 15 unless you dash. Even if you dash, it's still going to result in only 15. So even if you dash, it's only 30 feet.
Sweet. I should have brought sand shoes.
Glad I've stood on the on the golem.
Well, we are the sand swimmers, so can we just swim through the sand?
We'll test
I'm sure
that
Steven
theory
never
today.
tries hard enough, right?
Today's where we test it out.
Finally.
You will finally become the legends that everyone speak of. Instead of goblins, it is bloodthirsty adventurers.
Hey,
The dire rat.
we are not bloodthirsty. Every single time I've asked to speak with their leader, and every time they made the stupid mistake of trying to attack me.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. But whenever you initiate a diplomatic conversation, you always walk out with blood on your hands. So I really don't think that's an optimal choice of words. But regardless, it gets done, so I'm not here to complain. But anyways, we'll go ahead and roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
That's not the
Roll
initiative.
for
9.
initiative.
9 for Miss Tav and her shield person, Steven. I was say
Yeah.
shield maiden, but Steven's.
Oh right,
Taking the
Mr.
dude.
Sorry.
Not really a maiden.
15.
Maybe he's a maiden. Who said 15?
I have 13.
13 for Sterling. Okay. What'd you get, Ox?
I have an 11.
Big old 11, and then Deshant and Ramperak. That natural 20. There we go. Okay, so that's a 22 for the stupid Deshant and his faithful steed. I forgot to put Godolin in here. And Godolin will get a 6. And the enemies, these silly bear crabs, get a 4. All right, so initiative goes silly, annoying Ramperak and Deshant. Well, Ramperak's not annoying. Deshant is. And you have Sterling, followed by Ox, followed by Tav and Steven, followed by Godolina, and the enemies are last. So before we start our combat, Ox, you hurl yourself off of Ramperak with your brand new Great Axe Slaughter, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah, the War Axe of
The War
Slaughter.
Axe, the War Axe of Slaughter. Godolina also hops down, not jumping 10 feet off of Ramperak, with her beautiful, elegant longsword. Tav and Steven both hop down on the side, and Sterling, you just take up a sort of kneeling or standing position on Ramperak. He's a very large creature, so you can pretty much stand and hold on to him. You can just pretty much stay in your seat and hold your rifle. Just to remind you, Roman, that the rifle doesn't take a bonus. The musket doesn't. It's not like the Exandria musket, so you can only just fire one shot. It's sort of the same deal, except you don't have to spend a bonus action to reload. So you have your bonus actions with this musket. As per normal muskets, the Exandria one's just weird and different because it's critical role stuff.
I do want to ask, does the bullet on this one explode?
No, this one does not explode. That's why it has the
Good.
force damage, though. It has the applied force damage plus the ability when you shoot at it or when you hit a creature with it. And Deshant is on top of the platform head, which is this sort of decrepit and sort of ornate pattern tortoise shell that acts as the head of this golem called Ramperak. For Tav and Ox, the sand beneath you as you both land, it is soft, it is mushy. You know that running is going to be a difficulty on this beach. The waves are not crashing, they are coming in at a very steady pace. And it is a beautiful sunny day on this beach. We'll go ahead and start off with Deshant. Deshant will stand atop Ramperak. He will mutter some arcane word and he will tap the bottom of his staff on the platform, which is Deshant's head, and a bolt of flame will strike forward at the one farthest over here. That will hit for 10 points of fire damage on this. Boom, 10 points. The flame hits the shell for the most part. A majority of the impact from the firebolt hits the shell, but there are some singeing where the shell sort of cuts off and there's exposed crab-like features. These bear crabs look like very large hermit crabs. You can see the shell, you can see the face, but there are like 4 very furry bear-like legs on the back, and it's a very disturbing monstrosity from you all. And Ramperak, he is going to. You actually see the painted eye actually moves in front, so it blinks once, and water begins to sort of run down from underneath the shell onto its back. And Sterling, you can see the water sort of form like near you, and it begins to blend with the dirt and mud that is the composition of Ramperak, and it forms this little mud ball, and it flings at the same targets. Make a mud ball attack. And it will hit, just barely, 4d6. Wow, max damage. That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Pop right in the face of this mud crab, and is pissed. Very pissed, and dude, it's taking 20 points of damage already. It's hilarious. All right, cool.
Good job.
It's not bloodied yet, but it's getting close. Other than that, we move on to Sterling. It is your turn.
Okay. This one is just out of one, or just in 120 feet. So I'm actually gonna shoot the one that's farthest away.
Sure.
That is 15.
Oh, wasn't prepared. Okay. 15. Oh, step.
15 to hit. The back one.
Mhm.
Did it hit?
Yeah, 15 hits. Sorry.
9 damage, and then
9 damage.
I guess I have to probably say the charge beforehand, huh?
I'll let you do it right now, but yeah, I'll remind you. But yeah, you can go ahead and say use the charge if you want to use the force.
Yeah, I
damage.
want to.
Okay, so you spend a charge for the force damage, sure.
It's 1d8 force, and then it has to make a what is it? Con saving throw.
Okay. So what's the force damage? C6.
6.
Okay. Nice. And then he's a con saving throw, you said?
Mhm.
It's a natural 1. Fails.
So it's stunned until its next round.
Ooh. So the
Nice.
bullet chips a large portion of this shell. Bits fly off. Exposed flesh. God, I keep saying explode. Exposed flesh is revealed. And when the bullet hits, you can actually sort of see it like stutter as the bullet inside actually moves with force. So once it penetrates the flesh, the magic arcane writings that are on these that was actually sort of bestowed upon him when it was fired from the magical rifle increases the velocity already inside it, which does incredible amounts of damage, which is the force damage. And with the con, it stuns it. It shudders inside as this bullet just goes even deeper inside. And it's stunned. Hilarious. It just stops. It puts its claws in the sand. It is hurting really bad, but not bloodied yet. Anything else, Storm?
No, I think that's it for my turn.
All right. Ox, go ahead.
Shit. All right. So diplomatic approach is being ignored here. So I think I'm just gonna walk 5, 10, 15. And I'm just gonna stand there, just hold my axe.
Yeah, you are running. It's just that your foot goes like a good 6 inches into the sand. You're just like, shit.
So glad I'm a ranged fighter.
All right. Was there anything you want to move? That's it. You don't want to do anything else?
Let me see here. I think I have
wanna
a
hold
few
an
of
action?
them. So, all right. I am going to cast Speak with Animals.
Speak with animals on which one?
It's just me, I think.
Oh, you're gonna cast and you're gonna talk. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Is it a
So-
concentration check, or is that a concentration spell, or does it last for another 10 minutes, or last for an hour? Right. No,
I think
10
no,
minutes.
it lasts for 10 minutes, and
cool.
it does not say anything about concentration. It's just a thing.
No, it just lasts. Yeah, it's just there's either durations or concentrations. So
Yep.
this
So
is
I got
duration, so it
duration
just
here.
lasts.
So I'm just like, all right. See, this isn't what I wanted, but you three, you should just mosey on. That's what I
Okay.
say.
Sure. These two that are nearest to you, as they're about to move, you see that their claws are sort of, clamping together. They definitely appear to be aggressive towards you, and as you say those words, they still just clamp and they look at you. The fire one does hear you, but it's too busy wailing in pain internally, like literally internally.
It's just a little derpy right now.
I will tell you right now, these bear crabs do not have a language, but they can understand instinct. But they have an intelligence of 3. So
Ooh.
So they're not sentient. So animal speech does work with them. It's just
Yeah,
whether
they're
or not
anim-
they choose to heed it.
right, they're yeah, it's all based on instinct at this point for an animal.
All right. Well, next time I'm going to intimidate them using it.
Okay, sounds good. So we move on to Tav and Steven.
Yeah, Tab is gonna move up here to begin with, then cast the which one? Let's see here. I'm gonna cast what was it called? Hex on that one.
Also, you let loose Hex on top of this one. Ooh. It was the spell, right?
That's a spell, yeah.
Ooh. Awesome. What does your Hex look like again?
What was it? It was like a fiery mark that swirls around them, I think, something like that.
This bear crab looks actually can't really look up, so it doesn't really know it's hexed. It's like,
What?
nah. It doesn't know. I mean, it's definitely hexed, but it's just like I don't know what's going on.
Doesn't know it.
Can't
And
see
then
it. Literally.
going to Eldritch Blast it.
Oh,
It
it blasted.
hits
Okay.
with 12.
12 does not hit, as it actually just glances off its massive carapace.
Damn it. Yeah, and that's my actions. And then Steven, he can run 40 feet, so that's 20. He can move up there. He's gonna wait a minute. I need to see. Yeah, he's gonna dash, and then he gets up there. And that's Steven's turn.
All right. Godolina will also move forward 15 feet. And then she'll sprint. She'll go over here. Okay. That will end her turn, and then the enemies. This bear crab, this right, bear crab, submerges under the water just slightly, and then reappears moments later in front of Golina. And this one is gonna move that way, and it's gonna go ahead and just dash right there. This one is stunned, so we'll go ahead and make the attacks over here. The bear crab is gonna go ahead and make a claw attack first. And will miss, and then the bite attack will hit. So the claw attack misses, and Gondolina manages to parry it with her sword, but it lunges all its weight on Gondolina and bites down near her shoulder, doing 6 points of damage. There. Right. The bear crab move. So that's weird. Now in the new order. So we go to Deshant and Ramprak. Ramprak's gonna just slowly move forward. Right, and he's going to once again make a mud ball and fling it at this one actually, the head Godolina. Oh, natural 20, hilarious. Why am I doing this against myself? And there's 12 points. No, sorry, it's just 10. So 10 points. Jesus, 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Hilarious. Dude. Fucked. And Hex only applies to you, correct? So you only get
Yeah.
benefits? Alright, cool.
It's only when I attack them.
All right, and then Deshant, not really a combat guy, so Deshant will continue to fling firebolts at this one. That will hit for 2d10. That is a 16, 18 points of damage. This one's definitely bloody now. Can do math. Actually, he's almost bloody, not bloodied yet. All right. And that ends their turn. Sterling, is your turn.
Shooting the one in the back again, I think. Yeah. And that's a 25. So I'm guessing that hits.
Yep, that hits.
Then 6 damage. I'm not gonna use a charge on this.
Okay. Sounds good. Another shot cracks into the shell, exposing more of its underneath flesh. The bear crab is still stunned. All right. Anything else, Tony? Do you want to do anything else?
You know what? I'm gonna jump down, I think.
Oh.
Do I have to make a check or anything to get down? Or...
No, that's fine. There's actually like ropes and like little stirrups that you can climb down. That's how Deshant gets up too. So
Okay.
no need.
Jump down.
You just need to use movement. So he is about like 8 feet up, so you'd have to use 10 feet of movement to get down.
And then I'll just stay there, and that's
Okay.
where I'll end my turn.
Quickly make a perception check for me.
Okay. 14.
14. You see just barely out in the ocean, a tip of a shell sort of reveal itself above the water's surface and then dip back down. Sort of familiar of the tip of the shells of these bear crabs. And you saw you saw it over here.
Oh, fuck.
Should have stayed up there.
Ox, go ahead.
Maybe turn back up.
All right. I've got speak with animals up. I don't need to concentrate on that. It's fine. I'm not gonna blow a rage because 9 times out of 10 I do that and then I end up needing it later. So I'm just gonna, just a little jaunt right here next to Steven.
Whoop.
And
Steven does a quick finger bang to you.
Oh, okay. I forgot about
Look
that.
on it, that, huh?
We got this.
and I'm going to swing at it with my new axe. Yay! 19.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet. 12 damage.
12
Nice.
damage. Awesome. And then as you swing the axe and you crush into the shell, you try to retract it and it's slightly stuck there. You notice that there is a thin layer of viscid, this viscid layer all over encompassing the shell. I need you to make a strength saving throw to pull your axe out.
Okie dokie. $18.
18, yeah. You pry it out with ease, but you do see a thick sort of filament on the tip of your axe.
All right. And
He's definitely bloody.
once again, you should leave.
Sure. I will go ahead and say that's a bonus action to make an intimidation check.
All right. Skills. Watch me roll real low. Oh, 20.
After you yelling this in some sort of form, realizing that these crabs probably don't have a language,
Mhm.
and you say it in a manner that the spell would emulate. So in
I'll
your
be
head,
I'll be clicking my
Yeah.
my weapons together like they're claws.
sure, that's fine. I will say that this bear crab, it doesn't have eyes that you can sort of tell like we do with pupils.
Hmm.
You can definitely see that the crab, its claws aren't clamping down as much, and you do see that its feet aren't as firm in the sand as they were initially. It's not as aggressive as it initially was.
Okay. I guess that's my turn.
Yeah, I can't really tell you if he's truly intimidated or not. I'm not gonna reveal that to you right away.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he does on his turn.
Exactly. All right, so we move on to Tav and Steven.
Yeah, let's begin with Steven. That is gonna attack the one right in front of him. That's a +6 to this, I think it was.
Are you doing a
Uh,
bite or what are you doing?
Claw.
A
Begin
claw.
with
All right.
claw.
I do a claw
Uh,
first.
9 + 6. That's 15.
15 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
Yeah.
And then after you roll damage, I need you to make a strength saving throw. It says claw gets stuck on the shell.
Was it +4? So that's 8 damage.
Ooh, nice. All right, and go ahead and make a strength saving throw for Steven.
Yeah, that's 6 plus. That's a 9.
9. As he barrels into the crab, he does rip off some of the shell, but you notice that his hand is stuck where he laid the wound, and he looks back. So he points his hand stuck there. All right. I believe he has another attack. I think.
Yeah, he's then gonna bite.
Okay.
And hope it goes better, which probably won't. 8 that's 14.
14 will hit again.
Yay. That's 10 damage.
10 damage. This thing is beaten. And I need him to make another strength saving throw. As his mouth and teeth are just coated in this viscid.
That's 12.
12. So as he bites down Ox, after you lay the attack, yelling at this bear, but you see the first attack get stuck, and then you see his mouth get stuck, and his teeth is in like the crevice of where he laid the penetration. He's like, So now
You can do this, Steven. You got it. Come on.
so
keep
he is now
trying.
stuck there with both his mouth and his claw. Until next turn, he can make use an action to make a strength check to get out of it. And I'll do it for both of them, so it's fine.
Unless this crab freaks out and starts going towards
Running
the water.
with him.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna move. Let's see here.
It's actually funny that it's working out like this.
Let's move there. And
Oh,
then a
shit.
little more Eldritch Blast on that one.
Yes. All right.
This one hits with 12.
12 does not hit as it once again it glances off the large shell.
Yeah, I think I forgot to say.
Yeah,
because
your
they
attacks.
have, they get disadvantage on strength.
Cool. Awesome. So you chose strength for him. Got you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bardic inspiration to Godalina also.
All right. Inspired Godolina. Godolina gives you a huge smile and then turns to the bear crab and she tightens her grip, both hands on her longsword.
Fuck him up.
All right. I don't know why it's down there. Anyways, it is now Godolina's turn. Godolina will go ahead and make an attack. She'll use two hands for her longsword. So first attack. Missed. God damn it. And doesn't have to because she missed. So as she swings down, the bear McClab just parries it with his claw. And then second attack will hits. And that is my box. Ooh, 10. So that is 13 points of damage. I need to make a strength saving throw. Ooh, shit. +2. That passes, thank God. Okay. And then this bear crab is definitely bloodied. Okay. And as she strikes with her beautiful longsword, she's gonna go ahead and choose Ox. Ox, as the sword lays in the wound to this bear crab, a harmonic rhythm, some sort of angelic song whispers into the back of your mind. You can use your reaction to make a free attack this turn.
Man, I was.
Up to you. You don't have to, but
Can
I'm using.
Man, I was gonna
I'm
use my
using the magical
reaction to
ability.
try to help free Steven.
You don't have to. That's fine. I can choose someone else, but there's really no one else in vicinity, so it's okay. I can do this whenever I make an attack. So.
Well, I don't know that it's freaked out. So maybe this will help me dealing with its friends. So I'll go ahead and make an attack against this one right in front of me.
Okay. Sounds good.
If you kill it, you don't have to worry about it running away at all.
16?
16 what?
10.
10. How do you kill this bear crab?
I literally, as I'm like, was music? Oh, all right. I just like take it down and I smash it right through its little face.
Mm-hmm.
And I just look at Steven and go, "That's how it's done."
Yeah. As you plop your axe out from its now dead skull, you can see that Steven stands up and there's still parts of the shell on his claw and on his mouth. He's just like finger bang. Hey, thanks.
Oh God, poor Steven.
All right.
Got
Well, he's
eggshell
free, so
everywhere.
that's good. Oh, this is egg? Oh, cool. Yeah, he's just like chopping. This doesn't taste like egg.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, Gonalina is just gonna go ahead and slightly move this way, stay in combat, engage range, and we go to the enemies. Plopping over from the ocean over here is another bear crab, and it will go ahead and swim to the beach.
Coming down off Rampharak.
It will go ahead and make a claw attack first on you as it emerges from the ocean. And as you're loading your rifle, as you're like loading your rifle or your musket, you finally see. You turn back again because you did see it last turn. The bear crab's already upon you, and it latches around your torso, your waist, clamps down, dealing 3 points of bludgeoning damage or slashing damage. However, you are grappled. It's
Mm,
just hold on to you right there, and then it's going to bite you. And this is with advantage because you are grappled. We'll still hit you. No crit. For damage. So that's 10 points of piercing damage as it bites down on you. Its mandibles ripping into your sides. Right.
Oh man.
This one is hexed, so it's just going to move further inland. Actually, yeah, it's going to continue to attack Alita. This one's no longer stunned anymore. And it's going to go ahead and jump into the ocean. And then disappear
good.
into the ocean.
I did
I
tell it
just
to
wanted
leave.
it's not. I just didn't want killing that Joel crab over there.
Oh, ask it why I did it. It was. They were trying to pry its precious gems and eat its meat.
Yeah, I just didn't want it to kill it.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Good for you. The jewel crab is thankful. And the bear crab is going to attack Galena. It's going to claw it. Misses with the claw, and then will bite down. It will miss with the bite as well on Galena. All right, so that goes to top goer, Deshant, and Ramprak. Ramprak, Deshant's going to actually look down. And Deshant's just going to go ahead and he's a scared little twat. He's just going to fireball to bear crab.
Scared little twat.
Expect nothing.
Oh,
It's going
he
to
can
hit.
talk days and days about gems and shit, but when it comes to combat, he's quiet as a church mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
And it does 14 points of fire damage on the bear crab. Right.
Nice.
I will say that because he did damage, Sterling, on your turn, you get advantage on that strength check to break out.
Okay.
Because he was taken aback by the sudden firebolt to the face. And Ramprak's gonna also fling him a ball at him. And the mud ball will miss. Hits the ocean.
Oh,
Goes wide. All right, Sterling, it is your turn.
Do I have to spend my action trying to get out of
Fortunately,
it?
you will have to spend your action to break out of it.
All right, I'll take my action to do that then.
Okay, you have advantage.
Okay. Advantage. That's a 17.
Oh yeah. You use the butt end of the musket, and you manage to pry yourself out from the claw's grip. All right, you are free to move.
Okay.
in
I'm
2
going
seconds.
to use my action surge.
Okay.
And then can I pull out my 2 short swords in
Sure.
the turn? Okay, I
That's
want
fine.
to pull out both my short swords and use my 2 weapon fighting, and then I'm gonna use both my action and my bonus action to attack him with both.
Okay, sounds good. So go ahead. Which one are you attacking with first?
The sword is thievery
Go
because
ahead.
it has higher stats.
Sure.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 will definitely hit. As you lay into the bear crab's claw.
7 damage.
Damage.
And the second short sword. Let me just check this right. So the second attack will be a 24. Almost a nat 20.
Of course, yeah, definitely will hit.
And it does 8 damage.
8 damage as once you lay your short sword of thievery into the bear crab's claw, it wrenches it free, exposing some of its underbelly, and you stab right there. How much damage do you do? 8 damage, you said?
8 damage on the second attack.
Eight,
Yeah.
Okay.
nice.
Nice. It is now definitely bloodied. Right.
And I have my movement. Can I? I'll take the attack opportunity to go back up onto Rampart.
I will do a claw attack, both claw attacks. So first one misses, and the second one.
It gets 2 claw
Cool.
attacks on an attack of opportunity?
Oh, sorry, it only does one claw. So it misses the claw attack. So boom, jumps up. All right. Yeah, you get to get up there freely. Cool. All right. Anything else, John?
No, that's it for me.
All right, go ahead, Ox.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna tell him that he should have left. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna. I don't know. Who am I gonna do this for? I'm gonna. I need to see how far this is. For me. Okay, that's 30. So within 30, within 5, and maybe that crab somewhere over there. I don't know what its movement speed in water is. So I'm gonna hold that idea off for now. And I am. I'm gonna rage as a bonus action.
Okay.
And as I start, I'm just gonna be like, "You should have run!" You know, by clanking my stuff together. And then I'm gonna swing my war axe of slaughter at this stupid fool that's still here and didn't go away.
Okay.
18.
18 what?
All right. So I'm gonna get +2 to this. I think that's what it is. Okay, so that is 10 damage.
10 damage. It is now beaten. I need you to make another strength saving throw as your axe gets caught in the viscid.
Cool.
coating.
Since I'm raging, I have advantage.
Correct.
But I think I'll just stick with the 24.
So you wrench it without any issue. Go ahead and anything else?
No, that was my full action.
All right. Awesome. All right, Tav, go ahead with Steven.
Yeah. I'm gonna move over here. And I get advantage
Yeah.
on a melee attack. Yeah. So let's see if I can hit it for once. That's a 10.
10 will not hit, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Did you use your rapier?
Yeah, so
I
it's
need you to make a strength saving throw
Oh,
as the
that's-
rapier's edging gets stuck to the shell.
that's a 4.
Or you are stuck and technically considered grappled by the crab.
Okay. And I'm gonna well the bardic inspiration Sterling.
Okay.
And
Sterling and Gorlina are both inspired.
then Steven is gonna run up to it and do an attack on it with his claw.
He runs up blindly. Still got a piece of shell in his mouth. This is the bite attack or the bite attack or the claw attack?
Claw attack, the one that isn't filled with shell.
They're both. I mean, they're both gone. It's just the
Okay, that's what was it? 18 plus 6. So yeah, that hits.
Yep.
And then that's 5 plus 4, so that's a 9 damage.
9 damage. It is beaten.
Well, then let's try to bite it again. See what happens. Probably nothing. That's.
I'm sorry, it is dead. I completely forgot.
Oh.
It was already beaten. So, how does Steven finish off the bear crab?
Well, then he's gonna punch in the claw in the face, and then go through the face, and be like, "Whoops!"
Oh, there it goes.
Tickled his brain.
Bang, bang.
Gorlina is a little bit appalled, like, you really shouldn't be teaching this creature such mannerisms. But hey, it's not my child.
It can be.
She just looks at you. No, I don't think so.
Uh,
Are you just like giving your child to me? Just gonna give it to me? Okay. All right. Anything else to add, Steven?
No, I think we had enough fun for today. For the yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, that's enough.
Good. All right. Godolina's turn. Godolina will. She does not want to leave. Well, she knows that the bear crab went somewhere over here, but she can't. I'm gonna make a perception check. So she's gonna spend a bonus action to make a perception check. Doesn't see shit. But instead, she's gonna go ahead and just move this way, and she's gonna. Oh, you're no longer grappled, by the way.
Yeah.
And she's gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on Sterling.
Cure wounds.
Cure
Yes,
Distance
do that?
spell cure wounds? Whoop,
Isn't
whoop.
that's a touch spell?
All right, so she's gonna cast.
Just let her
Healing
heal
Word.
me, please.
She's gonna cast Healing Word then. Healing Word. She's spent her bonus. I'll say that was her action. So then she'll use her bonus action to cast Healing Word. She sort of just hums this very beautiful, eloquent tune, and celestial glowing glyphs, arcane glyphs, sort of surround you. Very small ones, Sterling, and you receive 9 points of healing. Okay. And that is it for her turn. And then we go to the enemies. All right. So over here, Bear McCrab emerges, and the other Bear McCrab emerges over
Oh.
here. And
Even
this one's
more.
gonna go ahead over here,
Oh, perfect. I don't have to move.
and then they're all gonna just go and wall up on Ramprak. So I'll start off over here. This one's gonna wall up on Ramprak. Just both claw attacks on Ramprak. AC on Ramprak is so that hits, and also hits. So both politics at Ramprak. He is technically grappled. Okay. Minute damage. He's a beast. So that one attacks. This one is going to go ahead and attack as well. Hopefully to take down Ramprak, which is impossible. But they don't know that.
Well, that's good.
I mean, they can't. They don't know that. They don't know if they can take down that. So that's going to do both hits, and it's going to drop him even further. Okay.
I don't think the Shant would be very happy if Rampart died.
Yeah.
Probably not.
And I feel like it's gonna be very difficult for them to kill a big old golem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But these creatures have intelligence 3. So what do they know?
I bet
It's
I
a
could
threat.
kill it.
So maybe. As these bear crabs, pretty strong, they lay into Ramprak. Parts of the driftwood, the mud and dirt and stone are thrown about. Obviously, Ramprak gives no expression of damage or pain, and it really doesn't seem that much damage is being done to it. I will say that he's taking full damage, but he has a lot of HP. So, he is technically grappled. That means little to this construct. All right, so this enemy right here is going to do a claw attack on Steven. And then he's going to do a claw attack on Godolina. So the claw attack on Steven will hit for 3 points of slashing damage, and he is grappled again. And then Godolina hits Godolina for 6, and she is also grappled. All right.
How
so
many
that's
claws
it.
does this thing have?
2 claws.
Perfect.
So
Mm. Ooh. Yeah.
So moving on to top of the order, Deshant. Deshant is very upset that Rambrax being grappled. Um,
For example, does that mean they're like wrapped around his legs, biting him?
Yeah. So they've pinned two. They both have 2 claws or a claw on 2 of his legs. He can't really double grapple, so he's just disadvantaged if he tries to break out. But I don't think he's moving anymore time soon. Earthbind. Creature you can see within range. Yells for magical energy. 16 or its flying speed. Nope, it doesn't mean shit. Okay, so he's going to continue firebolting this thing in rage now. 1 fails. Okay. And Ramprak will slam. It is at disadvantage, but he will slam this one who's weaker. All right, well, 1 hits. No damage. This thing is now bloody as Ramprak somehow still gets the leg that this one's clamped on and just slams it onto the beach. So now is beaten. We go to Sterling. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to finish off that one's bloody right down the leg.
Okay.
With my musket. Yeah, 24. That's, 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. It is still
Nice.
up.
Oh.
It is on its last legs, literally. You can see that there's the viscous shell is just almost exposed, revealing the innards of this hermit crab.
I'm just gonna use my bonus action to use a healing bomb. I have nothing else to do with it.
All right. Awesome. Oxford, your turn.
So somebody didn't run away. 15, going here, giving myself advantage. All right, I'm gonna swing. I am going to. I'm gonna use a bonus action to give Steven some bardic inspiration.
Wow.
And she'd be like, "This is how you do it." And then I'm like, my form of inspiring is literally laying into the guy right afterwards. So I'm going to attack.
Don't miss now. That would be.
Well, I have advantage, so hopefully I don't. But if I do, it'll just mean that he'll have to try harder to, kill it. So either a 16 or a 16 to hit.
Yep, 16 hits.
All right. And that means I'd stop doing that. All right. Aw, butts. 8 damage.
Damage. All right.
Strength save.
Yes.
It's either going to be a 9 or a 23. Your
All right,
choice.
Yep. You once again pry out. It's not my choice. It's your choice. You get to pry out the axe from the shell. All right.
All right.
Nice.
That's my turn.
All right. Moving on to Tab and Steven.
Yeah, let's begin with what was it I was gonna do? I was gonna do that. I'm gonna reapply Hex to that one, and it's gonna be dexterity. Disadvantage on dexterity.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up here, and then that's cone. Oh shit. Yeah, that's probably don't need to do that. That's I can move a little bit further. And that's 15 feet. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands on these 2 and try not to hit those over here. Rampart at those. That's a dexterity saving throw.
50-foot cone. Yeah. Okay. Hit both those two, so they made deck saves at
Yeah.
disadvantage. All right. So the one in front of you. Oh wow, natural 20 is 17, and then the
Huh?
second one, 4. So the second one, the one in the back fails.
Okay.
So the first one in front of you should probably die. So
That's 9 damage.
the bear. How does the bear crab die from your burning hands?
It's almost like I'm almost touching it on its face. I'm not touching it,
Right,
but I'm
right.
almost touching it.
And then this thin layer of flame erupts in your hands and just.
Well, yes,
Awesome.
almost like an explosion out.
Awesome. And you said it was 9 total.
9 total.
All right, so this one takes 9. Okay.
Cooked crab.
Yeah, it smells really nice, and we're gonna have a nice dinner after this.
I mean, have you ever had bear before too? It's a blend of bear and
Yay.
crab.
Yes.
Mm. No, it definitely is not as succulent as you would think.
Oh, it's gonna be wonderful.
Anything else to add? Oh yeah, Steven.
Steven, yeah, he's gonna does he get advantage on that? That's in
He has
front of him.
pack tactics, doesn't he?
Yeah, oh, yeah, he does.
So
Still.
so it's just a normal attack.
Multi attack there. Let's see here. Hup. That's not good. 12 and math. My words is 18 to hit on the first
18.
attack.
18 will hit. I need him to still make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, but he first does 6 damage. Then a
Okay.
strength saving throw.
He's now officially bloodied.
That's 18 plus 3, so that's 21.
21. He's good.
Yeah, and then the second attack is first 2 or a that doesn't hit. And the strength saving throw, that's 11.
No, he doesn't have to make a saving throw. He can mess with the attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So hits first, doesn't have, yeah, this is perfect. And that's all for both of us.
All right, awesome. All right, go to Lena. We'll go ahead and she will lay into it as per normal because she is flanking. And that will hit. Minimum, so 5. And she will go ahead and use a reaction again as once again, Ox, a harmonic rhythmic tune enters your head, and you have the ability, the surge to strike again.
Sweet, with advantage. 12 or 25.
Yeah, for sure.
That is 17 damage.
17 damage. It is now beaten
Nice.
as you cleave like its 2 back hind legs and it falls on its butt, bleeding profusely. And taking that advantage, she'll use her second attack to attack it. Oh wait, I already used both attacks. Doesn't matter. All right. So, damn, it's on its last legs, literally. Last legs. So that moves on to the enemies. Well, it's gonna go ahead and disengage and flee into the sea.
God damn it.
And then this one right here is going to go ahead and press the attack. Claw attack on you, Tav.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Oh.
That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
You are grappled.
Oh no.
And then the bite attack will still hit you for 7 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
All right. And that's it. Deshant will go ahead and firebolt the crap out of this. It will miss, and then Ramprak will do 2 slam attacks. Natural 20 and a miss. 30 or 20 points, almost max damage. All right. It's definitely bloodied. We move on to Sterling. It's your turn.
Now shoot it. It's bloodied.
It's bloodied. Well beyond bloodied.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it normally then.
Okay.
25.
Well, yeah.
Minimum amount damage 4.
All right.
Yeah, I can't do anything else. I guess let's use another healing power myself.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Ox, go ahead.
I'm just double checking the wording on this. Okay, because I can't get close enough to this thing to melee attack it. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15 here, and I'm going to pull out my javelin, and I'm going to
Okay.
launch it at that son of a bitch.
Heck yeah.
So no advantage, but still a strength though, so that's fine. Ah, butts. All
Don't
right.
hit.
Well, that was a 7.
It actually just gets stuck on the shell. Doesn't even
Son of a
penetrate.
bitch. I'm telling you, take your friends and leave. I don't know. I'm done. I got nothing.
All right. Tab and Steven, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the hex on that one, and it's gonna be a wisdom that it has disadvantage on. And then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it. And that's a wisdom saving throw. It has disadvantage on.
Disadvantage on the wisdom saving throw, and that's going to be a 7.
Perfect. That's full damage. That's an 11.
11 points. It is literally, once again, that's last legs.
And it has to wait a minute. Let's see here. Yeah, it has to use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Perfect. It flees into the sea.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you get an
with-
attack of opportunity as it runs away?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, was that your
Wow.
action? Or was that your bonus action?
That was both of.
Doesn't
its
matter. Go ahead and make your
action.
attack. I'm just kidding. It's your reaction.
Yeah.
Make one melee attack.
And that's an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
My rapier. And that's 5 damage.
All right. Yeah. As it runs away, it turns its back to you. You see there's an exposed area where its butt is. I'm not gonna say you pierce its butt, but I'm gonna say that you do cut deep into the back area and it
Yeah.
falls to its side. How do you finish it as it's now on its like side looking at you?
I thought I was gonna get out this scot-free, but no, you had to do this. And I
Like
cut,
bubbles appear around its mouth and mandibles.
and I cut across its belly. And
Oh.
so guts spill out.
Oh gosh! All right, guts and blood spill onto the sand and is washed onto the beach by the ocean and then washed back on into the ocean. With that, we are out of combat, and all that's left on the beach are the carcasses of the bear crab and a retracted jewel crab on the far side of the beach. Deshant immediately jumps off Ramprak and makes his way towards the jewel crab. To go ensure you see that when he runs out, he's like, "Oh no, I can't do his voice anymore. I forgot how he did it." He runs and he pulls out this like the disgusting jar from last time that just reeks and just smells. And he goes out to it and he puts it right in front of it. The jewel crab moves a little bit, but it's not moving as much. And those that you approach, you can see that the shell is heavily damaged. A lot of the gemstones have been broken up, but there are still quite a bit on there. You can see that Deshant is applying some of this sort of paste on some somewhat exposed flesh. Most of this jewel crab is underneath the shell though, and you said he actually applies it to the shell as well.
Seeing that, I'm gonna start cutting open the bellies of these bear meat crabs and looking for gems.
Okay. Yeah, you do not find you as you're doing this, you just find like seaweed, smaller crabs, some fish, guts, and stuff like that. And as Deshant's like finishing up, he looks over, he's like, they don't eat the jewels, they eat the crabs.
I look Deshant directly in the eye. I don't say a word, and I just grab one of the claws and I just chop it off, and I just go, dinner.
Yeah, actually, Rose is
Oh.
one of them.
Okay.
You'll start cutting and eating.
Ramprat, yeah, if you wanted to take how many? Do you want to take
I mean,
all of them?
yeah, I'm gonna take all the claws, because
Okay,
I mean,
so
out of
that
anything,
is-
it's probably the most delicious, even if it's not entirely tasty.
So go ahead and give yourself 6 bear, like just type in notes, 6 bear mitt claws.
do, 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 do. I'm gonna put it under enemies.
That's fine. Wherever you remember that. And Deshant returns to the rest and he says, "Oh, well, now you have gotten a little taste of bearman crabs. I guess we'll find that out later on as he see you like mount some of the bearman crabs on like Ramprak's side. They're just leaking fluid and exposed meat, and Deshant's just like, go to the side, take some pickaxes. He puts them on the sand. He's like, I've applied some of the healing balm paste that I've like created myself, along with it being food, so we can let the jewel crab sleep for the time being and heal up. While we do that, we are actually in the opportune moment to extract some of the jewels. We can leave 2 or 3, but we can actually harvest 1 for each of us. So if you want, he picks up his own pickaxe. You can grab a jewel for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just take a pickaxe and go to work.
So to do this, just make a strength check.
Oh,
To,
no.
I was hoping it's sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Oh no, it's all strength, baby.
8.
8. Do not manage to pry it off. You actually break the jewel, and Deshant's just like, oh, that's a shame.
13.
Like the little shards that it turns into.
You roll a
Yeah.
13, Alex.
Yeah.
You also break a crystal with too much strength.
Too much
Too
strength.
much?
Why would I use strength if I get too much and I break it?
Because you rolled. Because this is a resolution system that uses dice.
Whatever. I'm just looking at it like, so
Oh. Deshant, he gets one successful and he gives it to you, the group. Well, Sterling, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
He gives it to the other group. He's like, okay, we'll harvest more. The females have a lot more and they're a lot easier. The ones on the males aren't as easy to get, but I figured, maybe we with the opportunity to harvest some, but it's okay. These remnants are not worth as much, but you can surely take a few for yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna
you
pick
can-
them up, of course.
Just not gonna sell as much because they're not finely cut, but you
Who
can have some.
cares? They're pretty. I'm gonna probably make some jewels for myself or something. A necklace, probably.
Sure. Okay, sounds good. So you go ahead and just write down your notes. A sack full of jewel crab gemstones. Or,
sack
yeah,
full of
jewel
broken gems and dreams.
Sack full of put a sack of broken gemstones. So with that, after you put that all onto Ramprak, Deshant once again mounts Ramprak and sits on top of the tortoise and says to you all, Talfa Cave isn't too far away, but I suggest when we get to the entrance, we should just take a short rest. We still have a lot of work to do in order to enact the hunting grounds that will be required to extract the rest of the gems.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sounds good.
I mean,
need
if you don't want to rest, that's perfectly fine. It's actually
we need to
better.
rest. We need to.
Oh,
I
okay.
almost
okay.
died by 1.
Oh,
Oh wait.
okay.
Y'all are
Sure.
just tiny baby children.
Steven's just like already fallen asleep. The
Steven
biggest
doesn't need
child.
to. Steven
all of them.
doesn't need to rest, but yeah, he's a baby. He's my little baby boy.
So you all eventually, after a couple more hours, or after about 30 more minutes down the beach, you reach this large exposed maw into this cliffside off the beach. Inside, you can see faint bioluminescent like mushrooms and glowing sort of seaside fauna and flora. For the most part, it is a very wide and spacious entrance, but you can all distinctly tell, even those that don't have dark vision, the lights still someone gets into this entryway, and you can see at the far end that the tunnel does narrow a little bit. So Deshant sort of tells Rampart to just sit in the middle of the entrance to sort of block as much of it as possible. And he looks to all of you as he gets down, starts unloading some foldable tables, some chairs, and he actually sets up his own tent. He's like, "So we'll go ahead and make camp here for right now, but we're gonna have to move our camp further into the cove." And that's when we're going to have to initiate the plan. The plan is we need to form a barrier to keep the males who are most likely on their way to reproduce, and we need to keep them out, but also to keep out. Obviously, you can tell Bearmint crabs have crowded the beaches, so we're going to have to also keep those out too. So creating the barrier is vital for us so that the females who are currently resting within the cave are not disturbed. And if they are not disturbed, I can enact all the little paste and put it there to make them fall asleep into a deeper sleep so that we can harvest the jewels without fighting the females. The females are twice the size of the males and they are a lot more ferocious. So it's best that we try and make the barrier, and hopefully the barrier is well built that we can go and sneak in and mine all of the jewels. And once that is completed, I can give you your payment along with the note back to your fortune hall, and our business will be concluded.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So you're gonna sneak in there and do that while we're setting up the barricade?
Well, there's multiple females I can only assume, maybe 3 to 4, maybe possibly 6. My estimations say that there should be 2 to 3, but there could be more. I don't know how many females have made it from their lairs within deeper parts of the ocean. But I would require help from everybody. It would go a lot faster. If you wish to stay at the barrier, that's great. But I would at least want another one. And Godolina is like, I can go, or I can stay at the barrier too.
Godolina, you can hang out with me. Which one of y'all is the sneakiest?
Me, probably.
Yeah.
Steven
I
just
would
like,
think so.
me.
No.
You don't know
No,
how to
Steven,
resist.
not
He,
so.
rub, he rubs it. He has the cloak on. He's just like,
Okay, you are pretty sneaky, but this is pretty dangerous too, Steven. I want to keep you here just in case, just for now.
I mean, I don't mind.
why?
Okay, how about he can go with, but someone just needs to use this, and I hold out my drums of silence.
Yeah, that's pretty good idea. Does that move with the drums too?
You
No,
know,
you
I
have to be.
long?
You have to be there, and it's a radius.
right. So you
Yeah.
can hit the drum, and it makes a radius of silence, and if you aim it right, you can cover 30 feet, and hopefully in that 30 feet is most of these crabs, so you can get in there without, they can't hear out, and you. I mean, maybe I don't. No, I don't think they can hear out, and you can't hear in, etc. So you can sneak into it, and do what you got to do with maybe some advantages. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna
How
work.
long does that last?
Let me see my inventory. Drum of silence. It's centered on yourself. It's cast the silence spell with the area of effect centered on yourself. Once you use this property, the drum can't be used until next dawn. So let's find out from the spell. Do, 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 do. Silence. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range, which is yourself. Any creature or object inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes verbal components are impossible there. Okay, so, I mean, if you get close enough, you sneak up and you just want to be able to work without issue, you can throw that up.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Should we take a short rest and start with the barricade and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's probably the best.
Don't mind me,
Alright.
and I'm going to try to swim in the sand.
All right, so who's taking a short rest?
I'm
I'm
taking
gonna
a
take a
short
short
rest.
rest.
I'm not.
Sterling and Tav,
Me with
Oxnard,
my
Godolina.
abilities.
Golina will not take a short rest as well. She's still pretty good to go. So, all right. So you two take a short rest, and then Ox and Golina, you can just fuck around for an hour.
Well, I figured we'd start looking for stuff to use
Okay,
for the
that works too.
barricade.
Sure. All right. So I need you two. So it's gonna be a paired effort to make survival checks. And we'll use the average of both of those.
18.
18. That should be good to help out. All right, survival.
Back.
14, 15. So that's good. Right. So after about an hour, you and Godolina managed to acquire very sturdy driftwood, large but still movable rocks, and you find tough, sort of rough seaweed, and you actually find some like worn out rope that probably got washed into here. Who knows when? Definitely from a ship of some sort, maybe from a wreckage not too far away. And you both will begin to fashion barricades with these select items. So I need you both to make wisdom checks.
Oh, good. That's
No.
not great.
Well, I mean, it's either wisdom or dexterity. You can choose.
20.
Okay. And Godolina will go ahead and also natural 20 as well.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh.
And
So that's a,
This is
that's
one
a wisdom
great
plus
barricade.
2, so 22. The barricade is sturdy. It doesn't it does definitely close off a majority of that narrow cavern, but you two focused on making it sturdy enough to withstand any creature to sort of penetrate it. It won't stop them. It will basically hold them off for quite some time, longer than if you had failed the checks
Right.
and made pretty shanty, shitty fucking barricades, like fences of sticks wrapped in rope.
Like if Sterling did.
This one's made out of peanut butter.
So that's good. So you actually spent a couple hours doing that, and then after the hour rest, Deshant, Sterling, are you guys taking Steven with you?
Do you want? Should we take Steven with us? I feel like he
Steven's
could be a
very
liability.
adamant that he wants to go. He wants to come along.
yeah, he can go.
Obviously,
Okay, he can-
it's your choice. You can
I'll try to
time
teach
this.
him how to sneak.
So you four are moving into the cove. So at the entrance of that narrow cove, Ox and Godolina have been there for the past couple hours now. It is damp. It is very narrow. In parts, there are sort of larger expanses within this sort of tunnel system. It is dark. So, but thankfully for you, Ox, you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see everything in gray for the most part. The ground itself, there are places where the floor is noticeable, where it is durable, hard sediment. But then there are like large puddles of seawater. So it's very damp inside. And then for Deshant and the rest of the party, you make your way. And for right now, Deshant sort of just says, all right, for right now, we're going to have to locate all the different dens for where these bear crab females are. Each one's going to have their individual den. So I don't know what you were talking about with some drum, but you're going to have to be a little bit more strategic on which one you want to use. because it probably won't uncover all the females at once. They like to have their own nests, their own areas of seclusion.
Okay, so it's a failsafe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Right.
Those are the only
Um,
ideas I have.
So, as the party, not Godolina and Ox. First of all, Ox and Godolina will make perception checks.
Sweet.
That's a 3, so that's a fail from Godolina.
Oh
Mhm.
no.
13.
13. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The rest of the party, you meander your way through a good portion of sort of on and off wet and hard sediment tunnels. I'll go ahead and move you all to the map. And eventually, Deshant will point. You guys reach a crossroad, and Deshant points and shows you a little bit of each of the areas, and you both, all of you, see sleeping female jewel crabs in 3 different sort of chambers of this cave. The plan is, and he gives you all a small little mason jar full of that disgusting yellow green paste, and he says, "We're gonna go have to, unless we want to do it together, which I don't advise. It's best that we all split up and we put this next to the female. The female will instinctively smell it and begin to feed on it. Once that happens, within 10 to 15 seconds, she will fall asleep. She will fall into a deeper sleep, which will allow us to harvest the gems. And hopefully, the barrier will hold up any intruders to allow us that timetable to get and retrieve all the jewels." You see that he's brought a couple of buckets and burlap sacks. He's left it in that middle section where you're all sort of gathered. He's like, meet up back here with as much damage as you can, if possible, or if one of the females awakens, let us know. Try not to be loud, but if you have to and you can't avoid it, then we're just gonna have to deal with it at that point. Does that sound good with everybody?
That sounds fine to me.
Steve's just like, I have no clue what's going on. No
So Steven,
idea.
he's got to be quiet.
Puts his hood over his head.
Nailed it.
Give him like a thumbs up.
All right, so there's 3 different paths on this map.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Which
go.
path do you all want to take?
I want to take that one.
Is Steven going with you or me?
He can go with you. He can learn something from you,
Okay.
probably.
I'll go
Mm.
down this left one.
All right, and Deshaun will go straight ahead then. All right. Feel free to move your characters. So I'll let you know when you're in stealthing range where you have to make a stealth check.
So I'm looking at the map, and I'm kind of thinking I wanted to look over here to see what the hell's down that.
All right, give me a second. So Sterling, once you reach, I'll move you over here. Once you reach over here, oh sorry, no. How about this? You reach over here. You see that there's this dog-sized crab, not like a bearman crab or any of the crabs you faced before. It's just like a normal crab that's just blue color, but it's just the size of a dog, and it's just like walking around, being a little crabby. Go ahead and make a stealth check with Steven. I actually Tad, make it with Steven.
I got 17.
17. Okay.
Okay, that's 14 plus 17. Yeah.
Alright. So for Sterling and Steven, this crab over here doesn't seem to show that it's noticed you. It's just going to go ahead and meander over here. What would you like to do, Sterling?
Okay.
We'll sort of just go
Um,
this one at a time just to alleviate things. And then we'll lastly, unfortunately, Alex, we'll get to you.
Oh, that's fine. I kind of figured
Okay.
that was going to happen, but I knew if I went, this was not going to be successful.
What do you want to do, Sterling?
I'm gonna talk to Steven. I'm gonna say, okay,
Steven has his,
So-
his short swords out.
okay, put the short swords away. We're not killing anything.
Oh, okay.
Put your swords away. What?
All right. So I want to try to teach you a little bit about trying to sneak. So what I want you to try to
Hoods
do,
up. I think
Hoods
I
up.
got it.
but it's a little more than that. So I'm gonna have
Bending
you.
over, my knees hurt.
I want you to try to sneak up behind that blue crab. I want you to try to pick it up and be able to get out of here with it.
Wait. Okay.
Don't kill it. I want you to
You want me
get out
to
of here
take
with
it out
alive.
of the cave?
Just go back to the. I want you to while I'm doing the thing with the big crab, I want you to try to see if you can sneak up on the blue crab without it seeing you. If you can pick it up.
Sure. That's not hard enough. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and move.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make a stealth check. Tab.
Oh, this is gonna go great. A natural 20.
Natural 20. He gets that
You're a
right
great
too.
teacher.
I need you to make a strength check because he does pick it up with ease, but the crab is like moving around, bubbles and foam to appear where its mouth is, and starts to like clamp and like try to claw at Steven. And Steven's like, "Argh."
That's a 6.
6. It clamps on Steven's snout, and he takes. Okay, he only takes.
I was gonna whisper back over to him and be like, "Be quiet."
He takes
Don't yell.
2 points of slashing damage. I need you to make a. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Who has the drums?
Hey,
I don't
Cav has
know.
the drums. Cav has the
That-
drums.
One of us does. I don't
that's
think
a
I do. So it's
it 10?
unfortunate.
What'd you roll?
10.
10? I'll say that's good. He's like. He managed to grab both claws because this crab has like one giant claw, like fucking Kingler from Pokemon. And he just. You can see that he's just claws just stuck on his snout, and he's looking at you, staring. He's like,
I want to like motion over to him, like bring it back over here.
I need you to make another stealth check. But yeah, I'll just make it higher difficulty. But make another stealth check, Tav. I won't make it disadvantage yet. He's just in a lot of pain.
That's 14.
14, yeah. He successfully brings it all the way back, and he just gives you a dirty look, Sterling. He's just like,
Is it still clamped onto his nose?
oh yeah, it's still can't.
I want to see if I can have anything but put it to sleep or not.
Have a dagger.
I don't want to kill it.
We
Can
don't
I,
care
like-
about these as far as I know.
I just want to like hit it like hard enough on the head to see if I can like knock it out or something.
Okay, so you hit it on shell.
Yeah, like, or shell. It doesn't have like a head, but like the front of its shell.
You want to hit
what
an
I'm doing,
exposed
but-
face? Is what you want to do?
Sure, I'll hit its like face.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I love how this has just spiraled right out of fucking control.
I was trying to teach him how to sneak. I'll do unarmed attack. I'm just like smacking it.
Just make an attack roll. Make an attack roll.
16.
Smack that crap.
16 hits. Yeah, you don't hit Steven.
So does it let go?
Roll damage first.
Okay.
Well,
it's just a 3 because I did
It's just a
unarmed
fist,
attack.
so it's 1
Yeah,
plus
it's just a
strength.
3.
1 plus your strength, right? So what's your strength?
3. My strength's 2, so it's 3.
So 3. All right, yeah. It lets go, and it's you can see it's noticeably angered at you now and tries to clamp at you. Steve's like, "Ah." Okay. So he's no longer now being clamped. He's like, what do we do now? This is how you stealth?
Well, I just wanted to see if you could get it over here alive. You know, you can just like let it go now if you want,
What the
or you can kill it.
What? No.
The-
No.
He throws it this way.
There you go.
Crab's over here, boom. Okay. Crab's very upset.
I'm
Steve's
gonna
like, he pulls out his dagger. He's so short sword. Ah.
I'm gonna start sneaking over to this one. Is Steven still focused on the blue crab? Is
Oh,
he
yeah.
running back
They're-
over?
They're fighting, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna intervene. I'm just gonna kill it.
Okay. If you both just lay into it, it dies.
Okay. Like,
Steven just takes out like one of its claws and just starts chewing on it.
okay, we don't eat while stealthing.
Don't eat while
Come on.
stuffing.
All right,
Puts his hood back on. We'll see
see
about
later.
Oh no.
I'm gonna start moving over to this one. I'm gonna take the like paste he made.
Yeah.
And I'm going like all the way over here, and I'm gonna put it on the ground.
Alright, quickly
front of
make a stealth check for me. At advantage.
Advantage. Oh, yeah, 12 in the first roll. Oh, got 11 on the second. 12.
Well, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is a little 10.
10. Okay. As you sit down, everything seems good so far. Steven moving with Sterling? Tap? Or Sterling,
Hopefully.
did you want Steven to come with you?
1 sec.
Tap, did you want to move Steven with Sterling?
I don't, but he probably would still.
That's true. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Have advantage.
Advantage. Okay, that's that. 9 or that's 9 plus 3, so that's 11. 11. Yay.
Oh, that's
11?
12. That's 12. 9 plus 3 is 12.
Oh, that's math, my greatest
Oh,
weakness.
okay.
You're good.
It's okay.
So Sterling, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, you're good. So Steven's stealth right behind you. Everything seems good. You put the paste, the little mason jar, you open it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess, put it like right in front of it.
Sure. As you place it onto the ground, it's like in this area now, it's just mostly like water puddles, and you put there and you sort of just set it in like the loose sedimentary. Immediately right next to you, another blue crab appears underneath the sands, and he grabs the mason jar.
Gotta not yell at this crab. I'm just gonna like take out a dagger and like try to stab it.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and make an attack opportunity because it's going to run away with it.
Oh my god.
No, I rolled so low. 9.
Manages to flee and it begins to run, and it can swim technically, so I'm gonna go that way. And Steven's just like, "What are we doing? What are you attacking?"
Crab nicked the mason jar.
Oh, there's a crab, another one.
Give me the
Go
crab.
Steven wants to attack this crab, Jeff.
Yeah, then he's gonna do what he want to
Just gotta whisper it out again. Stealthily.
do. Natural 1.
Oh, God.
Oh well, if it's a natural one, the crab moves this way and he tries to lunges with his bite or claw attack, and he hits the cave wall right here. Doesn't take any damage.
Oh,
But a lot of rocks fall into the water above, and the jewel crab stirs underneath. Now it's retracted. There is a beautiful amount of gemstones on this crab. I'll go ahead and I don't know if I reveal a picture yet of what these jewel crabs look like technically.
Not the you crabs, no.
I don't think so. Okay. So
why
I'll
did
go
I take
ahead.
Steven with me? Worst mistake of my life.
Oh my gosh. That was funny. I was like, kudos to you, Roman, for doing that. Kudos to you, my friend. All right. And then these are what these jewel crabs look like. They have very intricate patterns that are sort of outlined around each of its beautiful, immaculate seafoam gemstones. Obviously, this hermit crab or this jewel crab is within, but they are beautiful. They're immaculate. A lot of times you can't take your eyes off it, just how beautiful they are. Now you sort of understand why they're so sought after by poachers. But it stirs underneath its shell. And Sterling, you look and you can see the shell sort of just move sideways, but it hasn't exposed itself yet. But you are very hesitant on the next events. Steven is going to continue.
We're gonna run as fast as I can towards like Steven over here.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh, bad. Okay, 22.
22, yeah. Even through the water, you make your footsteps barely audible, and you make it over to Steven. Steven's like about to jump on this crab.
Calm down. I'll take care of it. All right. I don't want you getting any more hurt or making any more noise. To be honest, I'm just gonna try to stab it against my dagger.
That's fine. Go ahead and just roll damage real quick. You don't have to roll a hit.
Okay. That is 5 damage.
5 damage. You kill this this dog-sized blue carapace colored crab, and it drops the mason jar into this like
Alright.
loose sediment water or
Wanna-
sediments.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and then I might like look around the corner and see if it's awake yet.
It's not awake. You can't tell. You can't tell where it's going to, like where its head's gonna pop up under. But you do still see it move from like every like 10 seconds. It moves slightly,
Okay,
like it's stirring underneath the shell, but you can't tell if it's asleep or not.
I'm gonna tell Steven to stay there and I'm gonna move my way over to it and try to place it down again.
All right, make another stealth check. Have advantage.
First one is a 20 and second one is 13, so 20.
All right. You manage to place it down. It stirs once again, but it does not reveal itself. It seems pretty good.
Once I place it down, I'm just gonna like go back over to Steven. I'm just gonna like check on him.
He looks at you like, well, I didn't learn anything.
You did. Look, Steven, you did great. I'm sorry. I didn't think there was gonna be a second one.
What's
I'm gonna be
this
honest with you.
feeling that I have where you're telling me I did something good, but I don't feel good?
No, that's because you slammed your head into a wall. I think actually more than
no, that actually makes sense. I do hurt right here. All right.
Yeah.
well, we done.
We're gonna wait for that thing to eat the stuff, and then we're gonna pick off the gems. Do I have a second pickaxe with me?
Yeah, you have a pickaxe on you.
I want to give one to him so he can help me when it wakes up.
And
You wanna
you give it
see-
to him. He's holding it
Yeah.
backwards. He's like, ah,
He has to move it in his hand like this way.
oh, okay. Okay. As you just both sort of just stand there, sort of kneeling in the loose sediments and ocean puddle water, the female crab head finally emerges. You can see that its eyes are also made of that valuable seafoam gemstone, and it looks around a little bit, but it immediately looks down at the mason jar. And you can just see its head just go right on top of it, pull it inside the shell, and you can see it move within a little bit, and then you wait probably about a minute or so, and it does not move at all.
Everyone have me and Steven will go up to him and just like I'm gonna try to help him with my gemstones. See if I can
Okay.
like
We'll go ahead and worry about that in a minute. So we'll move on to Tav. Tav.
Just moving down here. There's no problem at all. Steven is fine, and that's the crab.
I need you. What's your passive perception?
11.
11. Okay. So what do you want to do?
Well, now I'm scared. There's probably gonna be. Well, I'm first gonna stealth, so
Okay.
that does notice me, and that's
With advantage.
oh, thank God, because that was a 7,
Okay.
and that's a 15.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna sneak around this rock. The Bond team playing in my head. Dun, 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 dun. And try to make my way and put the jar down right there.
Okay.
Without it noticing me.
You set it down, and you're heading back.
Yeah, I'm first gonna take a look around just to see if there's anything
Go ahead
more.
and make a perception check.
Come
blue
on.
crabs.
19.
19. You see a crab right here and right here.
Oh God, there's 2 of them.
And they sort of just appear from underneath the water and seaside fauna. And they just look in your general direction.
I'm like, shoo, shoo,
Move
shoo,
closer.
shoo.
Move closer. And this one grabs the mason jar.
I stab it with my
Okay.
rapier.
Go ahead and actually make an attack roll on this one.
30, 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you stab right through it and you kill it. It drops the mason jar. It was open, right?
Yeah.
And
I
it
think-
falls into the water.
right side up, or does it stop pouring out?
It's sideways. Some of it got out.
Okay, I'm gonna first turn around and stab the other one just to be sure.
Okay, go ahead. You automatically stab it. But
Yeah,
as
that's
you
a natural
stab-
20, so
Oh
that's
yeah, yeah.
it's a
Automatically
bit.
stab the shit out of it. As you pull the rapier back and you turn around, you see that the female jewel crab's head is already out and it's looking right at you as it was going for the food, but then it just sees you right in front of it.
I'm just the hand spells. What can that do?
I will give you 10 seconds to decide.
Run!
No, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like lay down. I can make a 5-foot cube of something. So if I lay down,
Sure.
in front of it, and make
Mhm.
in front of me another jar, then it can't see me.
Oh, you're going to.
Like in front of a die, in front of me. I'm laying down. Like
Yeah. But you're creating this jar right where you're technically in front of you, so you can't. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so you
All right,
can't.
so there's technically 2 jars now.
Yeah,
All right.
and I hope
So so it's gonna go ahead and grab and put its head on the first one, and you can see that it's little. There's a little opening in its mouth. It doesn't have a big mouth, but it consumes that first jar, and then it moves closer to you, and its little mouth opens, and it's gonna go right through the image, and it's gonna go into the dirt, and you're just right in front of it as the eyes look forward. They don't see you yet, and I'll make an intelligence check, but that's a low intelligence. Okay. So it's -4, so it's a 14. Make a stealth check at advantage.
this works. There's a 17. 17.
It doesn't understand what it's seeing. It does see you though, but it looks back, it looks around, and then it retracts its head into the shell.
Lord, are you seeing this? Did that just fucking work?
Boy, it just responds, I think it just worked. You should probably leave. You should probably get out of here.
No, I have to get the gems. It's probably fine.
Oh, that's right. That's why we're here. Of course.
Yeah. So is it moving? Or
It
is
doesn't seem to be moving right now.
Well, let's get to work and get those gems.
All right. As you move up to Lena, go ahead and make a strength check.
Why a strength check?
Because it's the only way to pry out something from a
Yeah,
stone.
14. So that's
14. You actually pry out one of the large gemstones and it pops out bink, into the water. And as it crashes into the water, you go and pick it up and the shell begins to move.
Oh no.
As you dip your hands into the water to pick up the gemstone, you notice that there's a lot of that green yellow paste on your hand that sort of now have blended with the water, sort of become a little solvent into the water. And the crab moves and now it unfurls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs emerge from underneath the shell and 2 large claws, and the familiar face of the 2 gemstone eyes look down on you.
How
It looks
big
like-
is its mouth?
Now that it's open, probably about the size of a soccer ball or a football.
So I can get my hand in there. That's what I'm hearing.
That's-
And my
yeah.
hand and the gem is covered in the solvent, right?
Yeah, a good amount. Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Eat some more.
It's going to chomp down your hand though.
This is gonna hurt, but
So let's see.
This would be a hell of a war story when you have to tell everyone how you lost your arm.
yeah, I just thought of that.
So it bites down. It's not too hard. It doesn't have sharp teeth. You can definitely see like it has like very fiberish, sort of like a fiberish muscle type of feel. You do take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And it begins to like sort of absorb some of that solvent and water on your hand, but it's not gonna let go of your hand.
Yeah, but this
And it's going to retract inside. It's going to retract inside the cave and pull you inside it with it.
oh god.
I need you to make an opposed strength check.
Oh god.
Great thing.
Okay, that's a 15 at least.
Yes, okay. And that is a 18 plus 18 plus 3, so 21. So as you're like, oh no, so you're now being slowly pulled underneath the shell. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna first cast Bane, so it doesn't get disadvantage of strength.
Okay. So you're gonna have to let go of your rapier because you have now only one hand available.
Yeah, be gone from me. And then I'm gonna try to dexterously try to slip my hand out. That's probably not gonna work. It's probably gonna.
Fortunately, it's gonna still be a strength check.
Yeah.
You cast the bane on this thing.
Yeah.
What is your arcane focus?
Hmm.
Actually, you can just use your drop of blood because you are bleeding. So, all right. So verbal somatic material has been made. So it's concentration. So I have to make a charisma saving throw. Correct.
Oh wait.
I think
No, I thought it was Hex. I was thinking of.
Oh, you're making
Yes.
you're gonna be using hex on me.
Yeah, that's.
I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I read the wrong thing.
So,
So
you're
Hex was it?
Or using hex. Okay.
Yes,
So
that's.
you're gonna
the
make
thing.
a disadvantage on strength saving
Yeah.
throws. All right. Well,
That's-
is it? Okay. Is it saving throws or what is it? Can you read it to me?
It's har disadvantage on ability checks made with a
checks.
certain ability.
Oh, cool. So I
I
count.
don't-
Right. So all right. So once again, another opposed strength.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Well, it did have an advantage, so that disadvantage counts as normal,
Yeah.
and that is a 12 plus 3. That is 15. And you were pulled halfway in. Your head is now underneath it, and it sort of like gobbles up more of your arm. You are officially underneath this crab right now.
Is it falling asleep? So
We'll see. Deshant will go in first and do his thing. Ox, what are you doing?
I'm just patrolling the hallway down here.
Okay. Do you
I
want to go
noticed
down
that
here?
there's that cave over there, so I wanted to make sure nothing could sneak in over there. So I was just taking a quick peek.
Sure. Do you want to go down here?
Yeah, just to take a quick peek to make sure there's like it's not like an exit or an entrance or something like that. I figure I'll try to do it stealthily, but who knows?
It makes go ahead and make a stealth check.
Stealth. 17.
Okay. Seems hunky dory. You want to go turn the corner?
Yeah, just poke my head around.
Sure. You do see that it leads to a smaller cavern, and on the far side are these dog-sized blue crabs. And they're just sitting there making foam bubbles on their faces.
All right, I'm done. I'm gonna go back
Alright.
over here.
With that, we will take a break, and we'll hopefully find out what has happened and transpired with
God.
Trav, who has just been
That was losing
retracted
your arm.
to a crab.
I have 2 options: cut off my hand,
Oh my god.
or
God,
burn it from
dude.
the
To lose the
inside
arm or
out.
lose the crab.
This shit's just got way more intense than I thought.
Short break. back on the role play screen. Oh, let me go ahead and throw battles. And we are back.
All right. So welcome back, everybody. Last we left off, Ox is on his way back to the entrance where Godolina and Ramprak are front, but Ramprak last turn. Last we left off. Ramprak's over there at the barricades, sort of centering down or holding down the fort over there, exposing a small chamber of some more blue giant crabs over in that yonder. But the more immediate threat is Tav attempting to subdue her female jewel crab, but unfortunately things have gone awry. Right now, Tav, half of your body is underneath this heavy, it's a large creature now, female jewel crab. You can't tell if the eyes are like sleepy or not because they're literally made of the seafoam gemstone. But you can definitely feel the grip of its mouth loosen around your hands for the moment. But you're half underneath, you will be taking just weight damage. That is 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the weight of the
Okay.
shell on top of your, basically where your lower back is.
Oof.
What would you like to do?
Well, first I wanna cast Cure Wounds on myself if I can.
I'll see why not.
So that's 9 back.
All right. As you cast Cure Wounds, what does it look like?
Well, it's more. I don't know if I can really play the drums right now, but it's mostly like play the drums a little, some magic. Glow. My hands start to glow, and I touch myself.
I got you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just being immature.
Yeah.
I,
soon as I
I was like,
said-
I'm not going to be the one that says it. I'm not going to be the one that says it.
I'll take the blow. It's cool.
Yeah, and that the glow flows from my hands into my body.
Right,
and
right.
Some wounds goes up.
Heck
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
In the darkness underneath this bear crab shell, it emits that light, and it's very intense. It's bright in this darkness, and you can see the fully fleshy form of this crab within it. You can see that it's not entirely melded with this shell. You can definitely tell, or no, you can definitely tell. Sorry, it's not bear crab. You can tell that it's melded with the shell. For the most part, you can see it's a little bit off-putting, but as that light shines underneath, the hermit crab's eyes sort of just turn straight at you. You're just like, hello. And it's gonna go ahead and unretract itself, and it's going to spit you out. So now you're out.
Okay.
But it's now fully up and about, is moving, and it lets out this sort of bubbling murmur. Now, to your ears, it sounds faint.
Okay, so
but
it's my-
it echoes throughout the cavern in a low frequency. And Deshant, who's working along, he was successful in his little operation. It's just like, wait, I hear a faint murmur. Boom! All these blue crabs. And he's like, oh no, oh no.
Now.
There goes. Going to go ahead and actually move towards. This one's going to actually make its way down this corridor, and it's going to move toward Deshant's. Deshant's like, shit. Sterling and Steven, you guys are collecting merry-go-round. Nothing's changed over here. And Ox, as you make your way, you pass like the halfway mark of where the barricade is and where that entryway is.
Mhm.
You do hear the faint scatterings of those crabs as they make their way around the corner over yonder. You turn around, you're just like, oh shit.
So I have two choices. One of them is, they've got it.
Right.
No, we don't.
And the other one is, oh shit, I'm gonna go ahead and follow these bastards. I just I kind of hushed hushed whisper scream over it, Godolina just saying, "Keep an eye on the front."
Godolina is actually like just sitting down, leaning against Ramprak. She looks in your direction. She's like, just rest her head
Somebody
again.
fucked up.
I wonder who.
Godolina just shakes her head away from you.
I'm running back towards these crabs.
All right, so before we get there, we're gonna have to all roll for initiative at this point.
Already?
Okay.
No, you can go. You can put your character back there. You can do
I
anything.
finally wrote something good on initiative. 26.
26 for Sterling.
I got a 7.
Okay. that works out. Cox,
I got a 14.
Deshant rolled a 8, 9, 10. Ramprak's not gonna do anything, so he's just gonna stay there. 10. And then so far it's just the enemies, so there's a 10. It's just 10. And I'll make that a 9. All right, so Sterling and Steven unfortunately is going with Tav because Steven's just like mining away, like this is fun. He's just laying into it. But you actually don't know what's going on. So we're gonna have to go ahead and skip your turn, Sterling, because you're
That's
also
fine.
just hacking away. But for initiative's sake, you will react faster than most. All right, and then Godolina is also out of the initiative so far. We'll keep her in there just in case. So we move on to Ox. You make your way over to those blue crabs.
Yep.
Or just sideways moving into the area
Well,
where most likely.
obviously they weren't there a minute ago, and they look like they're on a mission. So I am. That was bad. I lost
What
my.
the fuck?
Yeah,
What you do?
I don't. Oh, there it is.
Ox.
I was trying to do the
The measuring while moving.
yeah, and it moved the entire map. So I'm gonna do it the other way. So let's see here. All right, so I am going to take the dash action to run over to them, and I still have a bonus action. So I'm gonna whip out the Tall War and use a bonus action to hit them.
Sounds good. Which one? This one, the front one, or the back?
Yeah, the front one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll ahead.
All right. Do, 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 do. 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, definitely hits. As you lay into it, the shell, the chitin on this crabs are no joke, but you do break through it because you are a brute.
Yeah. 5 damage with the
5
Tall
damage.
War.
You do significant amount of damage. You chip away at its the top of its shell, and you knock out one of its legs. And it turns, and it's very upset with you.
That's fine. As long as it's distracted from whatever the hell it was going
It
to do.
definitely turned around completely 180 to look at you, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna attack you now."
That's fine. I'm going to crush you like the little crab you are, and I'm going to eat your meat.
5 damage. It is not bloodied. Or actually, it is bloodied.
And that is my turn.
I'm sorry, it's not bloodied yet. We can't do math either. And that was your turn. All right, we move on to Deshant, who is just like, "Oh, seriously, we had it. We were so close." Deshant is going to. He's right there. He's gonna have to back up. Ow. Oh. Well, good thing that this one's asleep. He's gonna cast Firebolt at this one, and that will miss. Actually hits, but the crab it has a very durable, wet, chitinous shell, and it does nothing. And Deshant's like, "Oh, crud."
Could have done that.
All right.
Oh no.
Then it goes to the enemies. I gotta do my mathy. Math. This crab is obviously going to engage Ox along with the other crab. They're going to both engage Ox.
That's cool.
So the one that was damaged by you is going to make a claw attack. That misses as you literally just kick it. Even though
Stop
these
it.
crabs are like the size of a dog, they're like the size of like a golden retriever or something.
I just
You just kick it.
bad crabby.
No walks for you. And then this one, the second one's going to make an attack. It also misses, and you just, as you kick the first one, you just sort of just backhand the second one. Like, you guys need to stop doing this.
You guys are stupid.
So those are done.
Gonna be tasty.
This crab here is actually going to go to the one crab, and he just start tapping it.
No.
But Deshaun's just like, oh, thank God it ate my my paste I made for it. And this one's gonna go ahead and chase Deshant, just like, oh no.
Oh shit.
Will hit Deshant, and he is grappled. Ah!
Oh,
And he's a wizard, so he doesn't have much HP.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let's not let our contractor die. Preferably.
And that is 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And Deshant's like, ah! And it sort of echoes. So you eventually, Sterling and Steven hears that. Ox, you can actually hear it as well. But thankfully, the two that ate the paste will not be waking up. They are dead asleep. Only way they can wake up is if you fucking like crit the shit out of it. If you like want to wake it up, you have the option to do so.
Challenge accepted.
All right. So he's also grappled, and then the other crab's gonna make his way over to the other crab, the mama crab. What's their? It's gonna sprint. Right. And then the jewel crab, in all its glory, it is large, it is beautiful, Tab, and it's actually going to. You see its little foam mouth where your hand once was, and you see that's a little bit bruised. And you pick up your rapier, and as you look back up, it shoots this resin strand at you from its mouth.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's nasty.
As a natural 20 that will hit.
Oh no.
But it doesn't do damage. However, you need to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage since I critted you.
You get 2 natural 20s.
Yeah, if you get 2 natural 20s, fuck yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
What'd you get?
Natural 1.
Oh,
What?
I'm not looking at the game log. Sorry. All right. So as you get just like, oh shit. As this liquid resin, this liquid plastics envelops all over your upper torso, and you are binded together. And Floyd was just like and Lloyd's just like, oh shit. So you are grappled, and you're gonna have to spend. Oh. Okay, for sure. Oh, and you notice that there's still an opening through all that webbing. You can see that it's still attached to its mouth, and it's gonna go ahead and fling you. It's gonna fling you all the way to here. It will release it, so you're no longer bound to it, but you are flying at this rock. And that was how far away? Sorry. 40 feet. So that's 40 10 or 46.
Oh god. Oh god.
40 10. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12.
You are 12 points. And you are knocked prone.
Oh.
And ouch. And it's going to go ahead and move. Actually, it's going to go ahead and you see it as it flings you, it burrows into the loose sediment.
Ah, I recognize this bullshit.
Sand swimmers.
And then it will reappear from the burrowing right here.
Okay.
All right. Tav, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna put my, let's see, it's probably on my left hand. I'm gonna put my left hand with my ring behind the rock to hide it a little bit. And then I'm gonna use Spot of Respite and bamf into the ring.
All right, you're going to back into the ring. You are inside with Lloyd, and Lloyd's just sitting there. He has wine, and there's a camp, or he's hitting a hookah, and there's wine. He just, oh, very smart, Tav. He pours a glass of wine for you.
Well, we know what Tab's doing the rest of this combat.
Yeah, I should have done that while it had my
You're-
arm inside of
You're
it.
here now, Tab. That's all that matters. I hope the rest of your companions will come and save us. He says us. All right.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Once you eat the ring.
Yeah, he has some biscuits. He has some hookah, some wine, some ale. It's a pleasure in this
You
beautiful.
always
luxurious
know how
chamber.
to treat a guest, Lloyd.
Of course. I mean, I'm always stuck here, so I might as well enjoy myself.
Right about that.
Look at his wrist. More food and ale and wine appear on a table. All right. Go to Lena. Roll for initiative, but she's definitely gonna be last. We start the new turn. Sterling, is your turn. You did hear the beckoning of Deshaun.
Yeah.
Seems like you got
alright.
her.
I think. Okay, I'm gonna say, Steven, I just want you to stay here. You keep mining at these. Doing pretty good so far. Great job. You're sneaky, right? So do you want to keep a few of these gems?
Steven's just
I have
like
a plan.
Steven's like sure. He puts like 2 in his mouth. And he looks like
No,
acorns in a
see,
squirrel.
exactly. So actually, spit those out, give them to me. I want to take like 4 of the gems,
Okay.
and then as a Warforged, I don't have to breed. I don't think.
No, you
So
don't.
so I'm gonna put them in my mouth, and then I'm
Okay, first of all, I want to say that Steven is a lot bigger, so his mouth's a lot bigger. These gemstones are about the size of American footballs or
Oh,
like
whoa.
soccer balls. Yeah, they're big.
gonna. Oh,
And
they're
they're
big.
uncut.
Oh,
Yeah, these are big, dude.
I thought they're like
huge.
small, like little, like
Not
maybe
like I said, the females are a lot
palm.
bigger than yeah. The ones that from the males are like that, but the females, that's why the females are
Okay.
are
never
more
mind.
rare or more valuable because
Plan.
they're.
It's
You're
pointless.
just like,
Never mind.
oh,
These
these
are
are
mine. I did not realize how big these were. Okay, I think I'm just gonna like. Okay,
Put it back in Steven's
change the
mouth.
plan. No, Steven, we could.
Huh?
We'll figure something out later. Right now, just keep mining at them. I think you'll notice if there's 2 big things in your mouth. So you just keep mining. I'm gonna go see what up with him. I feel like he's not doing great.
Not if we kill him.
We're not gonna kill him, Steven.
No.
Unfortunately, he is our player.
I have no clue what that means, but okay.
Trust me, I would have killed him if I had the chance, but
Oh my
I can't.
god.
he
All right.
talks.
Oh my
he's
God.
I'm
way too annoying.
understanding you're rationalizing here.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go check on him. I don't think he's okay. I'm gonna take my dash action
Christ,
to go
bro.
60 feet.
He's fucking crazy, dude.
I Sterling is not okay.
Sterling's so lost, dude. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You move.
He's gonna move. I think it's right here as far as he can get.
Sure. You see a familiar dog-sized giant blue crab making his way towards the chamber or cove that Tab went into.
Oh,
But you still hear these sort of bellowings of ah! Stop it! Stop
I
it!
really I have to go.
Oh, God, stop it!
Okay. That did my turn there. I got nothing else to do.
Awesome. All right, Ox, is your turn.
Stupid dog crab. I hit it with a tall war.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
Damn it, I'm rolling shit on damage. 6.
6 points. You do eventually slay it. Cutting off its larger claw and ripping the rest of its legs off, it flings into this wall and dies.
Sweet. And then my second attack, I'm going to hit the other dog-sized crab.
Mhm.
Jesus. All right, I don't think I hit. 10.
10 does not hit, as it just you hit the top of it with all your force, but the shell, the chitin, is very durable.
Per clink. Got it. Yeah. That's all I'm doing. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and risk the attack of opportunity from this dumb
Sure.
little crab, and then I'm
Okay.
going to
It misses.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, I'm gonna run that way.
All right, awesome. Does Shan anything else?
Nope, that's it. I've learned the error of my ways by accidentally using rage too soon before.
It's a crutch that a lot of barbarian players have troubles with. It's so good that you want to use it all the time, but you only have so many times to use it in a day.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. All right. Deshant will try to break free from this, and he does. And he will use his that was action, so he unfortunately has to take an attack of opportunity. He's going to sprint out of here. Oh wait, I should probably wait that. Claw attack misses. Okay, cool. All right, and he's just be like, "Oh, please help me!"
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm coming.
All right, and then it is the enemy's turn. The crab is going to continue to try to wake up the female Jew crab. Unfortunately, it does not realize that it already has been put to a deep slumber. And then this one's going to go ahead and pursue. She's like, "Damn it! I just evaded you! No, the table, it's broken." I've been saying that like for the past week. Again, it just happens. All right. And then this small little dog-sized crab is going to continue its way. It's going to sprint over here. It's be like,
On his way.
what's wrong? What happened? In crab, I don't know. They can't speak. And
What
this
up,
one's
mama?
gonna go ahead is going to. What up, mama? What's happening? Who's messing with you? It's going to pursue you and attack you with its claw.
Whatever. Even if it grapples me, I'm just gonna smash it.
I know. Gotta do something. So that's a +3. So 17 will hit you.
Ooh.
You are grappled, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I finally took damage.
Oh yeah.
Owie.
Ow! The table! It's broken! All right. That's it for. Oh, no. And then the jewel crab. The jewel crab's going to go over to this area. It's going to go ahead and just move it to normal. And it's going to make a. It's stupid. So it's just going to go ahead and make its way over here. And to end its turn. And then it goes to Tav. You are technically out of combat. I want to ask you: are you going to stay in there until what? Do you know?
Yeah, I have no idea.
So do you just want to stay there for the remainder?
Yes, for right now. I'm gonna say when I wanna come past, so you can just skip over me for now.
Okay. We go on to Godolina, and Godolina's continuing to just sit idle by. Sterling, top of the order, your turn.
Going to go to here, right in the middle of that dirt patch. I see ox.
You see a claw
Did
with
I?
you see a crab with a claw around my leg, I guess.
You see him walking towards you with a dog-sized blue crab hanging onto his like calf. He's just like, hey.
What's up?
I was gonna be like, you might want to check on Tav. I don't know what's going on there, but something clearly went wrong.
She'll be fine.
I used all my movement, so
I
I
was like, Sterling, help!
okay. I'm gonna move. Oh, what was that?
The
Right
table,
there.
it's broken.
Yeah, I know what it is. Using a dash action to get there, and then you know what? I'll just use another healing volume. I still have not
Okay.
myself.
All right, sounds good. Ox, it is your turn.
All right. So I am grappled, but it doesn't have my hands, right?
No, yeah, you can still swing the shit out of it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
so I'm gonna go ahead and use Metal War again, because it's better to be safe than sorry. I'd rather have 2 attacks than 1.
Yeah.
12?
12, yeah. Go ahead.
All
Oh, no,
right.
12 misses.
Oh,
Sorry.
what the butts?
Hits
Alright.
it again on the tough chitin.
19.
19 hits.
Balls! 4.
4. You knock it back a little bit.
I don't care if it's I don't I don't care if it's got my calf. I guess that's my action since I can't move.
Yeah. All right. Deshant will try to break free. And will break free. And he will see you starting like, "Whoa. What happened? Why are the crabs acting up? Oh, did you wake yours?
No, mine's fine. He's asleep. Or she's
Oh.
asleep, I guess.
Oh, crud.
So I'm guessing something went wrong with Tav.
Most likely. Deal with that one.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
All right. Enemy's turn. This crab is gonna go beep over here and attack you. Claw. It will miss. This one's gonna continue to try to wake up this crab to no avail.
Tap tap tap. Tappity tap tap.
And this crab is gonna go over here. And then it's gonna go over here. And this gold crab is going to go ahead and burrow. All right. Tav, you're still in there. So we'll go ahead.
Yep.
Skip
Still
your
eating.
turn. And then go to Lena is just chilling. And then before we get to Sterling's turn, suddenly go to Lena turns around and she hears movement and she turns and looks into the cave entrance and she's of course. Of course. And 3 bear crabs have made their way towards the barricades.
Okay.
Thankfully, the barricades are strong and they are holding them back, and they are all doing their one can only go through at a time to attack Ramprak, who's just going to take all the hits. But Godolina is just like, well, Ramprak dies. I don't know how that's going to go. But anyways, Sterling, top the order, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna duel with my sword of thievery and a short sword, and I'm gonna use my sword of thievery to attack the one right in front of me.
Okay, sounds good.
It's 11.
11 does not hit.
I'll use my bonus action to use my short sword then. 14?
14 does not hit.
Doesn't? Oh,
As
Okay.
the chitin carapace of the shell, the chitinous carapace shell is just very durable, very hard.
I'll take my movement. I was gonna start. It'll probably focus me, right? So hopefully, if not, I'll just throw a dagger at it. I'll move right there.
Okay. You will not take an attack an opportunity. You hit it too many times. It's just like, whatever. All right. You are over there. Ox, it's your turn.
Get off my leg, stupid. Tall War. Jesus, well that missed. It was an 8.
Yeah.
17.
17 hits.
9.
9. You once again just with the Talwar cleave it and fling into the wall. It breaks, shatters, dies.
Sweet. Do
Alright.
do 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 do
Ba, ba,
do
ba, ba,
do
ba,
do.
ba, ba, ba.
Goes right here. All right. I'm gonna go there. I can. Boop. You should probably go sit with Godolina. Also, do you have any more of that sleepy juice?
He'll use his reaction to respond. I've already gave everybody and used all that I've made. I would have to take a couple hours to make new ones.
Just in case, you might want to go get started on that. We're gonna take care of these blue guys and then figure out what the hell happened to Tav.
Okay, sounds good. All right. And Deshance will go ahead and sprint past you. And then we move on to enemies. This crab right here is continuing to tap on the jewel crab. And this one will go ahead and chase after Sterling. Making an attack roll on Sterling. Misses. Over here, the crab's just gonna go and meander around. Oops. And then the hermit crab, not hermit crab, the female crab will end up here, and it's gonna go ahead and just use the rest of it's gonna go ahead and use its action to go ahead and try to leave this place. Okay. And the barrel crabs are lay into Ramprak. Ramprak takes 15 points of damage. All right, and we move on to Tab. Tab, you are
Yeah,
enjoying your company.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get out now. I think
Yeah,
I'm
no-
safe.
Okay.
So let's see what happens when I poof reappear.
All right. You threw it behind the rock, right?
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, gotcha. So boop, you appear and you're like in a small car. Shot. Ugh. Okay. No longer prone.
Yeah. Can I see the crab and that
Yeah,
crab?
you can see the jewel crab over here. It looks like it's making its way out of this cove. And you see this crab over here, sort of just wandering around. You don't know if it's searching for you or if it's just moving around randomly, but it's not looking your general direction.
Okay. And first I'm gonna go over here and stab it.
Okay, sounds good.
See if I hit of 8.
It will not hit as it catches the rapier.
Clever girl. And, and that's my action and bonus
Okay.
action. So
Sounds good. And then Godolina will go ahead and she's going to heal. Oh, yeah, she will magically heal. She'll go ahead and cure wounds this motherfucker. Because magic. 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. So that is 8. Right. I don't know. She go ahead over here and I guess hold down the fort. All right, Sterling, your turn.
I'm gonna use my attacks in this one. First, sword theory. Hopefully at 20 hits.
Definitely.
I do 10 damage.
10 damage, and with that, you actually like pierce it right through its face where its eyes are, and you pull it out, and parts of its innards spill out. It's dead.
I'm gonna new order this one.
Okay.
Was it like trying to wake it up? Like,
Yeah, you see that it has its large claw, the larger of its claws, and it's just trying to tap at it.
if I grab from like the back, would it be able to pinch me?
No, I would say not. I can make a disadvantage to attack though, if that happens. But just like how you would normally, I don't know if you ever done crab fishing before. You want to grab it in the back, so obviously the
Mhm.
claws don't clamp on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I mean-
grab it from the back and just like pick it up.
Put your rifle over your shoulder and you pick it up with the back. Okay, so you have both hands on it.
I'm just gonna take that. And then I'm gonna start my movement. To go back.
Trying to like clamp behind itself.
Yeah, movement. I take my movement. I just gotta start leaving with it. I don't know. Take it with
Yeah,
me.
that's fine. Alright. Cool.
He seems a little dumb. I don't know. He's stopping on the shell of it.
All right, Ox, it's your turn.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. So if
You do
it's
s-
coming out,
You do see it coming towards this
Yeah.
into this tunnel.
we're not supposed to hurt these things, but how do we stop them if they're not sleeping?
You can't already use his reaction, so you can't respond.
So I'm just gonna stand here. I'm just gonna
Look
stand
at
here
it.
and wait for a response. So I'm holding my
Framework.
action.
It is Deshaun's turn. Deshaun turns around and says, if we do enough damage, it'll retract itself, and then at that point, we can pretty much do what we want.
All right. That's my reaction.
It's gonna go ahead and sprint. You're like, there's baby crabs at the barrier. And enemy's turn. Bear crabs will go ahead and lay into ramp rack. Okay. And then the crab that you're holding, Sterling, is gonna try to attack you at disadvantage. Misses. I rolled 2 2s. And then the female crab, go ahead and move 30. And then it's gonna see you, Ox. And
Heyo.
you see its mouth foam a little bit, and a resin strand shoots out and attempts to try to get you.
Bullshit.
16.
I think that actually hits. Let me look. Yes.
16. So you are also wrapped in this resin strand. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Dexterity. I have advantage on dex things that I can see.
Yeah.
All right. So either a 12 or 17.
17. Yeah. The resin is beginning to harden at a rapid pace, but you managed to break free from it, so you're not grappled.
What the Shut the front door!
And then the crab over here is going to attack back at Tab.
Oh no.
Going from a 3 to a 19. So that's going to hit. You are grappled again, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh, nice.
from this
Oh, God.
blue-colored, dog-sized giant crab. All right. That's it for the enemies. Rampart took more damage, so we go to Tab. Your turn.
Well, I'm gonna. Do I get disadvantage if I try to stab it? Since I'm grappled, or
You are grappled, so no, you just can't move.
okay, yeah, then I'm gonna stab it. So dirty 20.
For sure.
And that's 6 points of damage only.
6 points of damage. It is bloodied.
But
And
not-
yeah.
and I'm gonna pop a potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2.
Right, awesome. Sounds good. Godolina is going to move. She's going to get into the barricade and start attacking. Landing both attacks. One hits. And then she will use her magical sword to empower Ramprak to make one slam attack. Which will hit. Okay. And that's it for Godolina. Top of the order, Sterling.
Okay. I think I just gotta keep moving. I'm gonna use my dash action to. I think Ox got that. Hopefully. You can handle it.
Ox is
I
about to be
believe in you.
real good.
Go right there. That's my dash action, so I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. Do you still have the crab on you?
Yeah, I'm just wanting the crab as I'm going.
You run past Ox with the blue crab.
Oh, sweet, you got dinner.
Maybe. I wasn't really thinking like that.
Just go
So
help
many
up
other
front.
ones. Yeah, that's what I was trying to go to do.
Anything else, Sterling? That's it?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Ox, go ahead.
Well, the time has come. I will saunter on over towards this crab here.
Sure.
I'm going to pull out my great axe.
Okay.
I'm going to use a bonus action to rage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to slap the shit out of this thing with my axe.
Okay.
All right, we are raging and war axe. Oh, fuck. I rolled a 1.
No.
Oh my god.
Well, that happened. Should
So
have
as you lunge forward the axe, maybe you step on too loose of sedimentary and you just right in front of the crab. And the crab's just like,
yeah, I'm gonna. All right. Your move, Krabby Crabberton.
all right, we go to Deshant and Rabrak. Deshant's going to continue to make quick haste to Ramprak, and Ramprak's going to make 2 slam attacks against this. Both hits. Okay. And then we move on to the enemies. This one's going to attack. All right. And then the other 2 are going to continue applying more pressure to the barricades. And they are withholding. So that's good. Ramprak is now bloodied.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Too bad no one knows how to heal. Oh wait, that's mending.
I know magical healing would heal this thing too. Then Godolina can take care of that. And Deshant's on his way too, so this should be okay. All right, so the blue crab over here fighting Tav
Oh no.
does not hit,
Yay.
but you're still technically grappled, so
Yeah.
All right, and then we move on to the jewel female crab, and she's going to burrow.
What a bitch.
She's going to burrow over here, and then she sees Sterling. She's going to fire resin strand, which will hit. I need you to make a dexterity saving for us, Sterling.
I'm good at this.
You say that.
No, I got 9. That's always what happens when I say I'm good at this.
You
I always
drop,
get a low roll.
you drop the giant crab on the ground, and you are grappled. And it's going to go ahead and I can't do that right now. So there you go. You are grappled, but this crab is going to go ahead and attack you. Misses anyway. So all right, we move on to Tav.
I'm gonna stab it because now I'm angry.
All right.
Oh, 8.
Oh my god.
The crab dodges once
Oh.
again. This epic
Oh my
crab duel.
God.
This crab's powerful.
Do I have anything I can do?
It's called the battle crab.
Battle crab.
I'm so pissed that I just wasted my second rage.
Yeah. That's what you
I'm
get for
gonna-
not taking short rest.
Well, it takes a long rest to get those back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
It's probably later. Maybe get that.
No,
gonna-
I'm pretty sure it's always a long rest.
Okay. I'm gonna take another healing potion.
Hand bomb? All right. Sounds
Healing
good.
potion.
Healing potion. Oh,
Yeah, I was so low.
you lucky dog. All right. Godolina's gonna go ahead and she's gonna put all her attacks into this one. She's like, well, might as well just try killing her, honestly. Fail both. Sterling, your turn. You can break free. Time 2.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to break free. I'm seeing if it's gonna take my action now.
Yeah.
Would that be a strength saving throw?
Yes. It's athletics.
Oh, it's all like check.
Athletics check.
It's basically
Which
the
is
same.
strength. Which is strength. Yeah. It's just,
It
sorry.
is strength, but my strength can go +2. It would have been less. I rolled a 6, so it'll be +2, so it's 8.
8. So you're still stuck in now that's hardening resin.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the blue crab and say, "You betrayed me."
The blue crab just foam. If the blue crab foams the mouth and just does 2 clicks with his claw. You should,
No,
you should do Italian fucking fuck you, dude. All right. I believe that's all you have, Sterling.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
So Ox, it is your turn.
Well, my rage is gone, so I'm just gonna go back to my tall wart. I'm gonna go try to Stab this thing in the butt.
Sure.
And Tall War. 13.
It does not hit you. Playing is the Tall War cleans against the hard carapace.
Damn it.
Okay.
21.
Anything else? 21. Will hit for it.
All right. 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points of slashing damage. All right.
And then that's all I can do. Sterling, get in front of it. I can't see what's going on around, so I don't know that he's trapped.
Yeah, he,
Don't worry, I'm
he's-
doing great.
All right. No, you can still speak. It's just that you can't really move. All right. We move on to Deshant and Ramprak. Deshant will finally make his way over here. And I'm going to cast Mending on his boy. Ramprak will make 2 slam attacks. And we are finally getting this down to bloodied. Thankfully, the barricades are both strong. They would have been destroyed by now. So good on Godolina and Onyx. All right, moving on to the enemies. Continue their wailing on Ramprak over here. Natural 20. So I healed 10, but I go back down to 50, so it doesn't matter. We stay the same, still bloodied. Okay. Over here, the female crab is going to go ahead and take an attack of opportunity from you.
18.
18 hits for sure.
5 damage.
5 damage. All right. Cool beans. And it's going to go ahead and drop the grapple on you, Sterling. It's going to go ahead and burrow underneath you and get over here. Maybe up here over there. This crab's going to go around and he's going to attack you. Fuck you, dude. You
I'm
can't
gonna
mess
pick
with
that
mom like
crab
that.
up and throw it at its mom.
And I don't think a 15 will hit.
15 is my AC.
Oh, well, you are grappled again.
Shit.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. All right, cool. And that's going to be it for the enemy. So Tab, is your turn.
You gonna play Battle Crab some more?
It's going to die this time. I know it.
Oh, it's
We'll see.
16. Oh, shit.
16 will not will hit.
Funny you said 8 again.
That's 8 points.
8 points damage. How do you kill this crab?
Just like take the rape and stab multiple times.
All right,
Die.
you pick it up from its smaller claw and you start stabbing it underneath its carapace. You're just like, and Lloyd's just like, all right, Tab, it's dead. It's done. You've done it. Great job. Good for
You can be
you.
more dead.
No, it's fine, Tab.
Okay, yeah. And I think I need to move out of here. That's as far as I can go. And yeah. Steven is still down there too.
Steven on there, he's hacking away at this.
He's
fucking
hacking
joint.
away. He might
doing a
get some
great
money.
job.
He's hacking away without a care in the world if it's good gems or not good gems. He's having a field day. Breaking shit, man. All right. Godolina is going to help Ramprak. Both hits. This crab is now beaten. And then we move on to Sterling, top of the order. You are grappled.
Okay. Once again. All right. We're gonna try to break out of it.
Yeah, of course.
The athletics.
It's athletics, yes.
20. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you break free. You kick it. Yeah, breaking free.
Uh, and I'm going to. I can't go past it, huh? Uh, hmm. I'm going to. I don't want to trap oxen here. I guess I'm just gonna go as like close to this crab as I can,
Okay.
and I could probably take my. I want. Can I? If I click on top of it, take my action?
I'll allow it. Go ahead and use your bonus action and the rest of your movement to get on top of it. But I need to make I need to make an athletics check to climb on there.
7.
7, you fall off, and you're prone.
I couldn't do much else. So.
Hey, you did something.
Oh,
I
well.
respect you finding options. So all right, Ox, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run over here. I see the dog crab. Yo, you're still alive,
Don't
huh?
kill it.
Smash!
You take out your fucking hate on this
No.
smaller crab. You son of a bitch. That was the whole
Don't
fucking
kill
thing.
him.
Score 21.
21 hits.
Oh no.
This guy's kicking dogs, man.
Oh,
Six.
God.
Innocent.
16.
6.
Yep.
He's bloodied.
I'm gonna hit him again.
No.
This fucking
21.
guy. 21 hits. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
4.
4, you kill it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
You
finish my
fucker.
movement and start running towards this thing.
Okay. Okay. Yep, the crab's carcass is just floating in this nearby puddle of seawater. Son of a bitch. All right. Deshant. He's gonna go ahead and continue to mend Ramprak. We'll mend for 15. Okay. And no longer bloodied. And then Ramprak will make 2 slang attacks. Finally killing one of the bearman crabs, but another takes its spot. All right. Moving on to the enemies. Continue to fight Ramprak. And then we don't have the jewel crab. So the jewel crab turns about and attacks Sterling, who is prone. So I think only 2 claw attacks. 2 claw attacks. All right, so the first one with advantage. I just lost all my dice.
That's what you get for trying to attack us.
Well, I'm prone.
16 and a 24. That's the second one. All right, both will hit you, Sterling, for 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ew.
That's most of my health.
And this crab is large and it grabs onto Sterling's leg and just begins to just pound and then sort of just crunch with its claws on Sterling's
Ooh.
body.
Oof. That's a
All
bummer.
right.
That's not great.
And then it's gonna go ahead and burrow.
Okay, I was scared like so grab me.
No, it doesn't grab you. It doesn't grapple you. Its attacks don't grapple when they hit. And this is going to go right here and reappear. All right. Yeah, your turn.
Yeah, let's see. How
Were you at
long-
an HP, by the way, Sterling?
I am at 7.
Oh god.
Oh,
You should shoot it.
Well, I was trying not to kill it. I didn't want to shoot it and accidentally kill it all the way.
Well,
since you already attacked it a
it's
few
not
times.
caring whether or not it accidentally kills you.
Yeah, but I do think Deshant will care. So
Well, he did say that if we did enough damage, it would retract and we'd be able to do what we need to do.
all right, I'll shoot it when I get a chance. So.
That's fair.
You probably decide, you know what? It's time. Time die or leave. Okay. What do you do, Ted?
Yeah, I've
You move.
dashed up here and I used a healing ball.
A healing bomb. All right. Gorlina will. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Gorlina will continue to attack here. Still damaging it. Ox or Sterling, top of the order.
All right, I'm gonna get up half my movement, and then I'm
Mhm.
going to pull out my musket and shoot the jewel crab.
Heck yeah.
Shoota.
Duda.
I'll also use my charge.
Charge.
Let's try to see
Okay.
if I can stun it.
Hell yeah.
So first, the attack was 16.
16 hits.
Okay. So it takes 8 damage, and then I use charge, so it's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
DC 14.
And then did you how much force damage?
It's 1d8. So what will that real quick? It's 3 force damage.
3 force damage. Okay. And then you make a Constitution saving throw. Right up to 5. So it is stunned.
Nice.
Nice.
Stand there for a while.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
And then I'll use my bonus action to second win. Just take because some of my health back.
All right. Sounds good. Ox, it is your turn.
Okay, so through this, I've realized there's one person I don't see, and I assume that that means that we've left him busy pulling gems out of a crab.
Yes.
No one said not to take all of them, so before I run towards this crab, I just shout, "Steven! Don't take all the gems from one crab. Go down the middle path." And then I do my dash action to run over to this thing.
Okay.
And a bonus action to use my Swift Tall War to hit it again.
You have advantage on this attack.
Sweet. I'm glad I do, because that first one was a 7. The second one was a 21.
There you go.
Nice.
Ooh, 11 damage. Max.
Max damage. All right. Sounds good.
And that is my turn.
All right. So I need to load back into Roll20.
Oh.
I left for some odd reason. No, I didn't. I have too many tabs on and I clicked the wrong tab. That's what happened. So 11 points of damage, correct?
Yep.
Right. This thing is getting there. No, it is not. No, it is not. That's a lot of HP. All right. So do damage. It's still stunned. Awesome. We move on to Deshant. Deshant will get on top, actually. Fire bolts.
That's fair.
Hitting for 14 points of fire damage. Okay. So Rampark will do 2 slam attacks. Awesome. We move on to the enemies. Same thing going here. They're attacking them. But more importantly, we have to go to the female jewel, who is no longer stunned anymore.
Are they stunned till their next turn, or the end, or the beginning of?
It's the end of their turn, so she's no longer stunned. But I was thinking of shooting something that doesn't require. Nope, it does require it. Okay, so she ends her turn, or the enemies end her turn in general, and then she's now no longer stunned.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Tav, it is your turn.
Shit.
Well, we can begin with the least run down here. And I see probably precise Sterling's, and I'm gonna run over.
Yeah,
forgot to
and as
measure.
you turn the corner, you actually see Steven running down that same run. He has 2 buckets full of large gemstones,
Oh, nice.
and he's like, "Hey, I did it, guys! I did it!
You did
Got
great,
all the
Steven.
gemstones, all the gemstones off.
All the
All of them.
gemstone.
Oh yeah. No, it didn't like it, so you know.
Oh my god.
I did the thing.
I think all the gemstones kill it.
No, it just makes them not. Well, I don't think it kills it. It just makes
How
it not appetizing as a mate.
Oh no, I put the pickaxe thing through its head.
Oh no,
No,
Steven, we're not supposed to
It,
kill
woke,
them.
it woke up
Oh no.
because I took all the
Oh.
Kill them.
gemstones.
Oh no,
No,
Steven.
that's not
Oh.
good.
What was I gonna do?
If I
What's he gonna
wasn't out
do?
of rages, Steven would die this session.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look, another one. You see him make his way.
No,
towards
Steven.
Steven, wait.
You can
before
go to
the
that one,
burlap
but
sacks.
you need to listen to us.
What?
Don't
You
kill
said go
it.
to the center. I heard. I saw.
Yeah,
Ox, I heard.
yeah.
I heard
you
you
can go
go
to it. You can go to it. Just don't kill it and don't take
Okay.
all the gems.
Can I get another pickaxe?
What happens? Oh, it's still inside the head of the other one.
It's broken in the head. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You know what? Actually, let's wait till the combat's over. We're
No,
in the
wait,
middle of
wait,
something.
wait,
We're in combat.
We can figure.
Oh, holy crap! And the crab just like turns around.
Oh, don't kill that one
Oh.
either.
Hey.
Oh no, you even killed it. These things have a lot of health.
All right. Anything else, Tab? use your action to do all that
dash.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Golin is doing the same thing. We go to top of the order. Strong.
Okay, that one's good. Sterling is going to, I guess, shoot it again.
Oh.
Does it look like it's about to die?
You definitely see that there are some damages on the exposed legs, and the shell is heavily damaged. You notice that your first shot and whoever attacked it with melee did break off some of the gemstones, and there are some fissures on the carapace itself, the shell. So it looks pretty damaged. You can gather that you guys are getting close to at least putting on its back leg soon. Hopefully.
I'm going to. I'm gonna keep my distance. I'll shoot it again.
Sounds good. Are you gonna use a charge?
No, I'm not gonna use the charge. I don't want to finish it off
good.
accidentally. It's a 12. I don't think it hits.
Well, not hit. This one just banks, ricochets off the shell.
Okay. You know what? They're doing that. I can't really go through. I'm gonna move back over to Steven. I just feel like I needed him to like make sure it doesn't go towards any of the other crabs and accidentally kill them.
She's like, hey, I got it. Don't worry about it. I understand.
No,
All right, I
we
understand, man.
we can't kill anymore, man.
Okay, I got it. But
Don't
it was
get
it woke up. It woke up because I hit it so many times. And I hit it hard, like really hard.
Caleb, don't hit it super hard next time.
Those gemstones
Okay.
are hard to get out. Like
I'm sure
I
they
don't
are.
understand.
You gotta
You guys are
understand.
telling me things that I should be doing, and then you're making me feel bad about it.
You know what?
This is a
It's my
very
bad. I should have
stressful
been.
day.
I should have been more specific. You really need to not kill these things
Okay, I don't see why though. But
because
okay.
there's not that many of them. So the more we kill, the less of them is gonna. And also, I think we just lost our contract since we killed one.
Did we though?
I think
As he holds up the 2 buckets of gemstones. Did we though? Did we?
You're not gonna be happy about it. Okay.
Who?
How about
Who
you
we
go
talking
help?
about?
We're talking about the guy that we came here with.
Oh,
Remember?
the guy I want to eat.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Just don't say that around him. It's nothing. Listen, why don't you help us fight these crabs off, and then we can maybe work together.
He's
to
like,
get
so
the
you
rest
want
of the
me?
gems."
So you want me to? He points at the crab
Don't
down here. You want me
kill
to
it.
fight that crab then?
You're gonna hit it, and then if it goes inside the shell, stop hitting it.
Okay.
Oh my
He puts his-
god! I
he
use
puts
my
his hand
reaction to be
up.
like, Steven, stand there and wait for this crab to be unconscious. Jesus
You know what?
Christ.
Yeah, look, I feel like if he goes inside its shell, I feel like you should understand that it's like not trying to kill it, right?
Okay, so he's pretty
You know what?
stupid.
I'm just gonna sit here and not get yelled at.
Okay, you know what's even? Yeah, just sit here.
Just
I'm gonna
sit here.
I'll take my little marble elephant out and give it to him. Like, here's this. Just like play with
Oh,
that while
you
you're
don't want
here.
me to.
Have fun with
He's
that.
like, you don't want me to hold that. You don't want me to hold that.
It's fine.
I'll break it.
We're
I'll
gonna go
break it.
do some stuff.
All
Well,
right.
don't break anything else.
Don't worry, then don't give it
kill
to me.
him.
Don't give it to me then.
Don't
Fine, I'll
give
keep
me
it then.
Don't give it to me.
Jeez,
I will break
I feel
it.
like I just really you
This
should
is the
understand.
longest 1 second of combat ever.
Yeah, I just really want Steven to understand, like, don't kill any more things.
He's
unless
sitting
we
there
say so.
cross-legged, very upset with whatever's happening. Well, he doesn't understand why he's getting blamed for what he was told to do.
Alright,
He's
yeah,
very
I-
confused. He's just
a
sitting
little
there.
bit.
He's pouting. He's very upset.
Oh,
He's like, you guys
Oh,
are being
baby
very
boy.
mean and
Sorry,
vague.
Steven. I'll get you some good food later.
He just lays down there. He's like, I'm gonna take a
okay.
nap.
Go for it.
Whatever,
He's-
fine.
I feel
He's
bad.
now prone.
Don't-
Okay.
okay.
My eyes roll so hard that everyone in the cave can hear it.
oh God.
Oh my god.
And there's a little bit of room here. I'm gonna scooch on
Yeah.
by.
Sure.
I'm gonna go right here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna whip the shit out of this son of a bitch.
Okay.
18.
18 what?
5 damage.
5 damage. With that 5 damage, it retracts itself, fearing for its life. You see that it's a little bit weaker. So
Okay.
now it's not doing anything.
Okay. I just look at Tav. Please get some gemstones from this crab before it wakes up.
You hear from the Karen from below, and she's like, "All clear. They ran away. We killed a bunch of them."
Oh, that's good.
We have to make sure that it doesn't go down that cave.
Oh my god, you people are the literal worst.
Do you want to lose another contract? Do you want to lose another contract?
I
And
can.
So we are out of comment.
How noticeable would it be if I blew up
Uh,
the entrance to that cave?
Okay, Sterling,
Uh,
you need to calm down, Sterling. we both usually like go up and up, but still now we have to go down a little bit. I know you like money. I like money too.
I can't be here for this conversation. I just walk away and go talk to Godalina.
Yeah, so Godalina is back at Ramprak. As you make your way around the corner, you see Deshant mending Ramprak. Too busy with that, so you go that way. So it's just Sterling pouting Steven.
Okay,
Surrounded by 4 buckets of these, well, 2 large buckets of these.
There's no way
Nine
we can
jump zones.
explain why that thing's dead, right? Like,
that's
gonna-
why.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
look
sorry,
at the
pet
exact
rat killed
wording
it.
of our contracts real quick.
he said he would cancel the contract if any of them got killed. I feel like
Is
this
that
is-
what was said?
I feel like he did say something like along those lines.
I think he said we need to try our best. But
Yeah,
I need to
I
campaign here.
can't
That
Is
was
it the
So-
countdown?
remember.
So while you do that, Jeff, Sterling, Tav, what are you doing?
Should we just like me and Steven is gonna take this one that's here. You can go to that one in the other cave. Take the gems there, not all of them, and
Alright.
I'm gonna talk to Steven, and then we make sure that the sun doesn't go down the cave.
So, what's the plan? Are we just gonna like take all the gems and move it to the front of the game? Be like, oh, we got them.
Yeah, like, oh, we got him, yeah. And they are sleeping all now, so let's just get out
Alright.
of here before they wake up.
Make sure
anymore.
Steven knows not to say anything about how he killed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a talk with him and
All right, that's
cheer
good.
him up a little bit.
I'm so glad that there's nothing in the contract that says we couldn't accidentally or purposely kill them. The contract is just written as help
But you-
him, but it doesn't say that he can
He
cancel
is-
it at any point in time. I mean, other than
He
specific
can't just
guild
like
lore.
not sign it, right?
Yeah, he could
He
just
just be
not
like,
sign it.
no.
So good luck, you two.
Let's see if I
Thank
can.
So, what are you two doing? Sorry. Oh,
So
you're just
I'm
gonna
gonna-
finish off mining. The rest of the
Yeah,
ground,
I'm going to finish off the one up top, and then she's doing the one in the
the one that's
cave.
retracted.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
So
then-
Steven.
And what's Steven doing?
I'm gonna talk to him
Okay.
and cheer him up a little bit. Hey, Steven. I'm really sorry that
He's sitting
we.
Indian style, and then he sees you approach him. He just turns away from you.
Oh, I don't. My sweet baby boy must be sweet baby rat. And I know that we were hard on you. But it's not your fault. We didn't explain it really well to you. And you did your job wonderfully, I would say. Because
Yeah.
you did.
I did. You did
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
So good that it died.
Ye-
It echoes. No, I was kidding.
The thing is, we actually didn't want it to die. You
Well,
know?
Now I know.
Yeah. But it's okay. We're
How
not.
do I? How do I know if you don't tell me? How do I know when to stop killing something?
I'm so lucky I'm not there.
Uh,
Really would not be having the situation
I
at
can't.
all.
I can't roll
Okay.
my eyes that hard.
Okay. Steven, I want you to promise me that you, going forward, you try not to kill things. I'm trying it myself, with at least with people and stuff.
But what if they're trying to kill us?
Well, then you can kill them. But
Confused. So confused.
Yeah. It's a very weird line.
I don't understand that reference.
That's not a reference, just a line. It's like,
Oh.
here is killing all the people, and
Uh-huh.
here is killing some people. You have to be in the middle at the line.
I have to be straddling the fence.
Yes.
I don't know. I heard some hobo talk about it. Said something I wanted to
Was
say.
it Gunther?
Straddle the fence.
Was it Gunther? Maybe it was his chickens.
Yeah,
Or his ducks.
it might have been
Whatever they're called.
Chuckins.
Geese. They're
Clarabelle and
turduckins.
Jesse.
Is that what their names are?
Yeah, I
didn't know
have
they
it
had
in my
names.
notes. I have it written down.
Now I know how to approach them.
Yeah, but yeah, you have to. If you have any questions, if you should be more aggressive in dealing with someone, let's not say kill. Let's go with aggressive. Then ask
What the aggressive
carefully.
mean?
Angry.
Angry. Okay.
Yeah. Ask preferably me. Let's go in order. Me, then Ox, then Sterling.
Steven's just like, Sterling gave me a lot of advice, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I understand that. And he is good with advice and stuff. He's good at many things. But overkill is one is very good at. Sometimes. That's all of us actually. We can go overboard a lot of times.
Yeah.
But we're working on it. There's stuff that you shouldn't do, and we will try to explain it to you. And if you have any questions, if you should attack someone or not, then please ask, because we will try to explain it to you and help you grow as a rat.
You see him sit there. He looks down at the ground. And if you ever seen Winnie the Pooh, he does the whole cross his arms, where he's just like think.
I'm so glad I'm not there.
And he stands up and he looks at you, Tab, and he's like, I think I get it. He puts his hand
Okay.
on your shoulder. If I have problems, I ask you.
Yes.
Okay.
You come to Tav and
I
ask.
ask you. I ask Ox. I shouldn't ask Sterling, but if Sterling is the only one, I ask Sterling.
Yes.
Okay. Do I tell Ox and Sterling this?
No.
say?
No. Don't tell them.
'Cause Ox being as nutty as he is, he'd be like, "No, you got your wrong order. You asked me, and then you asked Tav,
Yeah.
and you
No,
never,
I know
ever,
Sterling would be
ever
like,
asked
no.
Uncle
Tav
Sterling."
and Ox are wrong. You ask me first. And then you
Yeah.
it's gonna be this bullshit fucking
Yeah.
triangle, man.
So it
Okay.
would be like, if you ever help with like stealing and killing,
Yeah,
I'm right
ask
here.
me. I'm your guy.
That's why you're last and preferably least.
So Steven, you get the feeling that Steven, like he's taking time to think things out, and when you explain things, he's asking a lot more questions. And what's your passive insight?
11.
11. You think he's understood what you said for the most part?
That's good. That's good. My baby boy is growing. My sweet baby boy.
After time, you, Sterling, Steven managed to acquire, and this is probably about like 45 minutes. By that time, Deshant is already finished. He turns over to you, Ox. He's like, is Sterling and Tav finishing up harvesting the rest of the gemstones?
I assume they are. I believe they'll probably be up here pretty soon.
All right, then. He takes out this note, and you recognize it as like the sort of like signature marking for a complete contract. And he signs his name. He takes a quill. And he says, well, I think all is in order. So we will go ahead. Once they return with all the gemstones collected, I will split it with you. And then we will go our separate ways. Thank you very much, Sand Swimmers. Honestly, I like you three. You're pretty okay.
Oh no.
Everything in my body is just like, certainly. I'm glad to hear that you like us. Just
Go
let
to-
us know if you need anything in the future.
You see Godaline in the back. She has her arms crossed, and you see her eyebrows sort of twitch up, and she's like really eyeing you down, like trying to read your body language.
I literally just look at her and I just go, I'm so sorry.
She just like. And Deshant turns over like, and you, Miss Godaline, you have been a pleasure. I would love to work with you in the future as well. And Godaline's just like, I'm not in this type of business, so no, thank you. She turns around.
You could just call her a good guy.
Godaline gives you a terrible, nasty look.
Sorry, a good gal. I didn't realize that I would offend you with gender norms.
Like,
I'm apologize.
That's not. That's not
She's
what we're
just a
talking
good
about.
person. She's helpful. That's what it means.
So eventually, Sterling, Tav, and Steven return with 4 large burlap sacks of the uncut gemstones, along with 4 large buckets. Deshant takes a majority of, obviously, as it is his right, and you each will get 2 large pieces of uncut jewel crab gemstones. He tells you, because they're uncut, they're only worth about 1,000 gold pieces. But if you can find a jeweler or someone who's good with their hands and carving gemstones, you could probably get them sold for about 3,000 to 4,000 gold pieces in the market.
Is it
Like-
the 2 pieces each? Or is
2
it-
pieces each, yes. So, well, you, Steven doesn't get 2, but you get 2.
Yeah.
But-
But he's part of the Sand
Yeah,
Swimmers.
that's just. Yeah.
I wasn't
deserves it
aware.
though.
Oh
No,
wait,
no,
he
it's
wasn't at the
fine.
time. He was, yeah, it's fine. He wasn't at the time, so when we took the contact at first, so yeah, it's perfect sense. It's no
Look,
problem.
if I manage to find another hunting ground, and if you guys are willing to partake again, I am willing to pay him. Now knowing that he is part of your team, I'm sorry, that's my fault.
And it's no
I
problem.
just wasn't made aware.
It's no problem.
How are the jewel crabs in further in the cave still sleeping well?
Yeah, they're
I
still
walked
sleeping.
out of the cave.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
I
make a
just-
So he's
deception
like
check.
itching his
You
way
know, just,
out, like. I gotta go.
Tav, you go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh,
Was it?
oh, 6.
Am I rolling one?
No, just because
No.
unless you want to say something.
Uh,
I
they're
got
doing
the fuck
great back
outta there.
there.
Go ahead and make a
Doing-
deception check.
Oh, God.
This 19.
Okay.
Oh,
So Taz says, they're doing great, and you can see Deshant gets a weird vibe from Tav, but then you say that they're doing great, and he believes you, but he looks at you, Tav. He's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and check up on him just in case.
It's really nothing. I think she might have been like a little worried. She took too many jumps, but I think they're really fine.
no,
I'm
it
out.
was
I'm
because
out. I'm so out. I'm
one,
just gonna go down to the beach.
Gordolina's like with you. She's like, nope.
I just hold up my
Jesus
arm
Christ.
with that it has swollen by now. But yeah, one of them tried to eat me. So I'm just worried that they might have a bit of an upset stomach. So that's all. But they seem to be fine.
Deshant just looks at both of you. Okay, sounds good. Well, it was a pleasure to be working with you. I hope we can work again in the future.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna check. I don't think we have to escort him back, do we?
No,
Oh.
perfect. Well, thank you very much, Asant. It was a pleasure, and have a great rest of your life. Bye. And we
Great
walk out.
Goodbye.
As you walk away, Steven approaches him and he puts his hand on Deshant's shoulder.
Steven.
No, Steven. Hey, Steven,
He's
come
like-
here. I actually want to give you something.
He's like, stop. Whoever you are, just know that if you have problems, you can talk to me. He lets go of his shoulder. He walks away.
I thought for sure he's gonna say, if you have problems, you can talk to Tab. Yeah.
And Deshant's just like a little confused, like, okay. Thanks, Steven, right? Yep.
Jesus.
We should go. Right, Mom?
Yeah.
Tab? Right? Let's
Yeah, let's go.
Deshant's just like, okay. And you see him just stand there and you see him look further into the cave. All right, and you guys book it.
Yep.
Run.
We're gonna walk out of there.
Run.
All right. So you're outside of Tautha Cove. It is around. Let me see what time it is right now. So it is around 5 o'clock, or no, sorry, it's around noon of Donatho the 30th of Raincrest. Godolina looks all of you as you're outside the cave. Well, that was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Terrible and unfortunate. But I remember I asked all of you. I know we can take a rest soon. What are your plans now, currently?
Well, right now
was
it's getting away from here. We had some like we were going to like a tournament or something, but that
Yeah,
was
right.
like
We got
And
done
we're-
with it, and we could
We're
go
taking
to
a
tournament.
contract. Eventually, we're gonna take a contract in Gaia.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're supposed to go back, and then Jeffrey said he may have a contract for us that heads that direction.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit strange of plans because we need to go to what was the city called? Why did I close that?
Stravi?
And I Subel.
Mm.
Was it?
Yes. Like I said last night, the picture book is a map that we could follow. The Hibis Corpse, the demon cult that has brought on this conspiracy in Macerna, who are members or affiliated with Armand, the dark mage you killed back at Mortal Cove. I believe this Hibis Corpse and that Fire Ganassi, all of them are looking for this deep hole for something inside. My memories are telling me to go, and so is my intuition. It's on Sybil near Globster Fountain. We need to find a white unicorn fountain, which they have one there. And I think we need to speak with a water elemental. I know that you're all busy, and like I said, I asked you last night, and you said you would help. But if there are more pressing matters, I could meet you there, I guess, in Sybil. I don't want to wait too long though. I maybe more than 2 weeks would be too long for me to wait. I might have to venture forth myself.
Is that place on the way to the other place that we were headed anyway? I don't know maps.
What
I'm
place?
gonna-
what place are you talking about?
We're going
There's
to
a
the
festival,
champion
a
or
festival
whatever.
of champions or champion festival.
In
or
the
Oh, the
foot
biggest-
of
The biggest
Anrag.
axe challenge.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
That is very far away.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Like
is
over a
this
month
on the
away.
way or is this past that? I don't know.
It's kind of
is
away.
technically on the way.
See,
We
let's do
we
that.
could
I'm gonna
stop.
open the
We
map.
could
I'm gonna
stop at
actually check
Sybil
something.
and then make our way deep into the Central Sands. It is perilous since we're going straight through the Central Sands, but it can be on the way.
Is there any
Yeah.
chance that Gaiam would be on the way there?
So if you go ahead and pull out
don't know
on the
who's
maps,
counting for it.
go
Actually,
to
right now.
maps
Hello.
and miscellaneous. It's pinned. Oops.
Gaiam. So did you say Gaiam?
Gaiam.
Yeah, that's to the
Like
To
to the right of
the east.
Macerna.
east.
Or
It
yeah.
has to be.
So if
And
you
we
look
go
at that map,
south.
the Grand Province Nern Keon map, if you go straight south, obviously, you need to go to the foot of Ansrag, which is southwest.
Mm.
Gaiam would be straight east. So unfortunately, it is out of the way in terms of going to Sybil and the biggest axe challenge. However, I know that you aren't there per se seeking a contract, Sterling. You're there to look more into your thing. That's why you want to go to Gaiam, unless everyone else wants to go to Gaiam too.
I just don't want to like wait
contract-wise.
too long on that. So I'm gonna figure out if I can go there before we have to take a month-long
I'll
trip
let you.
to
I'll
somewhere
let you guys
else.
role play it out and see who won. Goinglia tells you that if you need to go to Gaiam, we could go there first, and then we could take some of the desert trails straight to Tersoka, and make our way, take our way back to Sybil, and then go to Tersoka. It would just be longer to get to the biggest axe challenge, but I think we have some time. Correct? When is the biggest axe challenge again?
I think
Like what
it's in like 2
2
months. or
months, something like that. Yeah.
Uh,
So-
Donator of the 22
Yeah,
of Layla.
Because if it's fine, I can go there. My business trip should only take like a day at most, I believe.
Is it?
So-
Oh
I'm trying
my
to figure
God,
out where the hell
so-
everything is by looking at the Grand Province of Nernkeon's map.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely right to my friend is Gaiam. And then
Raincrest.
where are we going?
So I found Gaiam.
Yeah.
It's like a
You want to go to the foot of Ansrag, which is this large crater in the southwest corner of the map.
Blood of Rain-
It's called the
okay.
foot of Ansrag. That's where the tournament's being held.
It looks like there's a waterway that goes near there.
Correct, but you would be skipping out on Sybil. And Sybil, if you're looking at the Nern Keon map,
Yep.
let me pull up the map again. If you're looking at the Keon map, if you look at those segment of trees in between Macerna and Kosravi, Sybil is just south of those trees. So basically in the middle of like Kosravi and Macerna, but
Oh.
just more inland.
Are we there? Sort of like right in between
Yeah,
the
you guys
Kosovo
would just
and
make it
Macerna
to
right now?
Afram, and then you would go to from Afram. You would make the trip. So if you go to the Macerna regional map, you make the trip from Afram to Sybil.
Are
So-
those waterways? Are they big enough for our sloop?
Oh yeah, these are large rivers.
Okay. So I've
But
got
our
an
sloop would be
idea.
faster on foot, right?
Let's go to Afram. I mean, we got two things we can do. I mean, we can go to Macerna, turn this stupid thing in, and then we can get the boat and take it to Gaiam, and then we can, or if we just want to turn in this contract whenever, we can go to Afram, deliver a message to the ship crew in Macerna, and then we go visit Sybil, we come back, and then we take the road down to Gaiam and, on a boat. And then we can use that to get to the foot of Anzarag faster.
Yeah, but I think it's a bit of a way to Sybil. It would probably take like 2 weeks. I don't know. something like
It
that.
tells you that from Afram to Sybil is going to take you 4 days of travel.
Oh,
Two
only
for
4.
Sybil, and then 4 days back to Afram.
Okay.
Because it's the safest route. Because if you go from Sybil all the way to back to Macerna, you're going through nothing but desert.
Yeah, if you don't take like, so yeah, we can go to Afram, go to Sybil, back to Afram.
And,
And
to
then
Marcerna, and then
I'll
to
just tell the
Gaiam.
crew to meet us here in like, I don't know, 8 or 9 days.
9, I would say. If it takes 4 travel, 1 day fighting and killing everything there, and they go back, we'll say 10.
10 days.
Yeah.
She tells you that I don't want to. Let's not put all of our eggs in one basket. I don't know for certain if the deep hold is in Sybil though. Sybil is where the map in this book ends. We have to speak to some sort of water entity, some sort of elemental. I'm not 100% sure if the deep hold is in Sybil, and that's why I'm asking you if you need to take care of these things now. I would say 2 weeks is all I can do to wait, but I don't want to give Hibis Corpus any more time. But at the same time, as she sort of like stands there pondering, you guys are on your way back to Afram. Well, you guys are making way to find camp during the later periods of the day, and she's like, Hibis Corpus needs that book. So then again, we could postpone finding Deephold, but it just makes us a moving target. At the same time, though, we could draw him away. Maybe this could work out fair. Maybe if we, I think it'd be okay if we do complete what you need to do, but we need to. Well, I just want to be upfront with you. We might be attacked several times on the way there by Hibis Corpse, who probably want that book, because I don't think they know that they need to go to Sybil, at least from my
Okay.
knowledge. So right now we hold the key of
Yeah.
finding Deephold.
So as long as we aren't in Civil, we should be fine from them not going there, right? Because they don't have the book, so they don't know where to
Correct.
go.
I believe they don't know that Sybil is the last stop in that book, and then from there, who knows what we'll find at Sybil at this fountain. Regardless, the book is the only answer. It's why they want it.
So
Um,
we could go all the way to the championship, and I can stay watch since I'm Warforged. I can stay sentry.
correct. Yeah,
any
we
once
can
you try to
accomplish
attack
what
us.
you all want to do.
Mm. Yeah, I just remember a thing with, because Lloyd was talking to me a little bit. And we wanted to go to Khosrabi
Sure, a
also,
lot of things to do.
and
Yeah, so okay,
check
how
out
about
there
this?
a little bit.
We can go to
A lot.
Afram. We'll get the boat thingy. We can take the boat and go to Khosravi and Gaiam.
Yeah.
But while we're waiting for the boat to get here, we can go to Sybil. So we can at least find out if that's where it is or if it's the next stop and whatever.
The only issue with that is if they are like tracking us or following us, and we go to Civil, we don't like complete what we need to do there. They could just. Go
I
there as
agree
well,
with
right?
Sterling on this one. If we do go to Sybil, we find this water elemental or whatever, we talk to it, it tells us where to go, but we don't follow its instructions. We continue with what we're doing or what you want to do. What if the Hibis Corpus is tracking us? They go to the mountain after observing us, or maybe he's tracking us, and they find out.
All right.
I don't.
All right. Fair enough.
There are
I
a
think
lot of unknown variables in this plan. At
I
this
think
point.
it's safest
It's
if
either
we talk
we-
to the.
It's either we do it or we don't and put it aside for now. I think it's best.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so- are we closer to Guy? We're closer to Gaiam right now, aren't we?
we're close to
Yeah, we close to
Masana.
Khosravi.
Close to Khosravi because we're right between Khosravi and
Oh,
Macerna.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
we
I
go-
well,
go to.
technically you're
go to
closer to
Khos-
Macerna. I'm sorry, you're closer to Macerna.
It
Okay.
takes
Still in
like,
the Macerna region.
yeah,
Okay, so let's go to Afram.
you can still.
My thing can wait, but I would prefer to get it done between the next few days.
Okay, so let's go to Afram. Well, I mean, shit. Let's just head back to Macerna. Let's go through from Afrin to head back to Macerna the quick way, rather than through the goddamn desert. And then we'll hop on the boat. We'll hit Gaiam or Khosravi, whichever one you guys want to do. And I mean, quite frankly, I've got nothing until those guys get back with the whole information about, my sweet tattoo that is apparently the devil.
Wasn't really the devil because you stuck here. You can say you're banished here.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, huh?
Mm,
Oh, anyway,
okay.
so
Yeah.
let's go. And I start walking off, looking for a place to camp.
As you guys make your way, you find camp at that night, probably around the same area you had camp last night. With,
Probably not. I think
Sean.
we want to move so that he doesn't find us if he.
Okay,
So-
so you
No,
guys
just
want
let- let
to
me-
you guys
just
want to
check.
press you guys want to just take the point of exhaustion to get to Akron?
No, I mean like not at the same place.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
we don't want to
Okay.
run into our old
Yeah.
contract again in case he
That's
went
fine.
investigating.
Sure. So you make your way. You don't find camp until like around 11 o'clock or midnight. You guys are getting tired. But you do find camp very far away out of any path that Deshaun would probably take, because you know that Deshaun just took main roads, so he doesn't
Mhm.
go off trail. So that's pretty easy to recognize. And you make camp. Obviously, Sterling's on watch because he can go sentry mode. So I'll go take a long rest. As you take a long rest, before you take a long rest, Godaling's just like, do we want to sell these gemstones or find someone to cut them? If not, we can. I believe Deshaun said that we can sell them for 1,000 gold pieces at least, or at most. And then we should resupply if this is going to be a long journey. If we're going to Gaia and taking boats all the way to the Axe Tribe, yeah, it's quite the almost a month worth of journeying, even with the boat.
yeah,
Yeah.
Almost a month, maybe
So-
less than a month.
I mean, we own a boat, and it's already stocked.
Yeah,
I
That's
would prefer to
correct,
get these
but
gems
we need
cut.
to leave the boats because Anstrag Crag, it's very far inland. Even we had. Well, where are you going to leave your boat? Actually, by the way,
I was just telling him to take it back. We can take the long way back, or we can send a messenger. I don't.
if
fucking
we
know.
well then we would. Then don't you think we would need food and supplies for the walk back? Or
Yeah,
if we win, we
I
don't
don't need
have
to
to
eat.
walk back.
Oh, that's true. If we win, we don't have to walk back. We'll fly back.
why? How do you mean?
Oh, the winner gets a magic carpet.
Oh, will it fit all of us?
I don't know.
I assume
Maybe.
some of us can hang off the side. I don't know how they work.
That's not. How it works.
Just tie me to the bottom. I want to fly like a bird.
That's not happening.
Okay, wait. Let me just go over this in my head a little bit. We go to Mersana. We take the boat. I don't know if we go to. Oh, why did I close that again? I need the names.
Guy and
Uh,
Kohlrabi first.
Yeah, 'Cause-
So if we go to Kohlrabi, everything else would be on the way back. So if we go to Kohlrabi first, because it's the only one that's in
Right.
the opposite direction. So we go to Kohlrabi, we come back, we'll pass Masurna, then we can go past that to Gaiam. We can go down there and we can take the river lake thing down to, the different places along that route, and eventually heads towards the closest point we can find water-wise to the foot of Andrag. But I mean, maybe there's a
Right.
city around there. I don't know. We could probably hit some new places. What the hell is Matreyu?
Yeah, I mean, we could. Yeah, we could probably hit some places on the way there to
What the fuck
resupply
is
with food and
Matrayo?
stuff.
Rar bag. What the fuck? There's a lot of places.
I'm fine with going to Kohlrabi first. Just does Lloyd know how long it'll take there? Like, is there anything he specifically wants us to do?
He wanted
were
us
gonna
to
sh-
check out that mansion thing with a bunch of air things in front of it.
Right. But are we
With
doing like
air
anything specifically
genies.
there, or are we just like checking it out?
Let me go over it in my head again. What it was. It was he wanted us to check out the palace of mansion because we're Aeronauty. He had a memory about fighting, something that I don't have all of it right now in my head.
So I got an
Yeah.
idea.
Oh.
let's hit or we'll hit Afram and then we'll take the path back to Maserna. We should talk to Jeffrey to turn this thing in. Jeffrey's the Air Ganassi, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he can tell us something about that building. I mean, I'm not saying they all know each other, but
Yeah,
I mean,
he
maybe he's familiar with it because it's a big
might know
city.
something. Yeah, it's a city right next to Masterno too, so it's possibly just like maybe went there before.
Yeah, maybe it's like a gathering point for the Air Genasi because it's full of them, or whatever it was. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, ultimately, I don't care. I just want to ride the boat.
I'll leave it up to.
The ocean
I feel
walker.
like Tab, you can decide. I'm fine with going to Kostrali first, as long as it only takes like a few days, because I have
Well,
some
it's gonna-
business in Guyana.
It's gonna take. Okay, so if you go to Maserna and get the boat, it's gonna take you 2 days to get to Khosravi. And
Assuming nothing
then,
goes wrong.
well, right. Well, it shouldn't, but we never know.
Really.
Because I also rolled dice
That's
for the
less
guy driving the
fun.
boat.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be 2 days back to Maserna. So that's already 4 days right there.
Mhm.
To let
Yeah.
you know.
How long is from Maserna to Gaiam? It's like also
Probably
2
another
days.
2 days, because it's about the same
Does it
distance.
seem
it
like
looks
it's?
I have my own travels. Let me look up. It is from Maserna to Gaiam is going to take you also 2 days.
Yeah.
But you will have to 2 days because you guys have naval accommodations.
So if we go to Maserna to Gaiam, over back to Khosravi, and then back through the canals to the foot of Andrag, it would cost us a few extra days, but then I'd get my thing in early.
What is this thing? No, you
I-
don't have to answer.
I
You don't
just
have to
got
answer if you
economy to
don't want.
talk
But
to.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. You have to tell me. The reason being is you have been a terrible influence on poor Steven. All right, so I need to know that your
Okay.
motives are pure.
I'm not. Uh,
And I'm going to perceive lies here.
Huh?
Okay,
I
listen.
mean, insight.
I work with an organization to make sure that so the way people like me are created, Warforged are created, are through forges.
Mhm.
And I work with people who are also Warforges. And remember back when we got that naval intelligence?
Yep.
That had some information about a new forge being created in Gaiam.
Oh, so you just want to check it out? Is this something you don't want to be created, or something that sounds cool to be created?
So the thing is, it's being created by the people who used to make them, which means they are going to try to make it so that the Warforged don't really have their own like conscience. They can't make their own decisions,
So they're making slaves.
essentially. And I want to stop that.
Okay,
So I'm
you know
going
what?
to-
That's fine. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
We
going to
will
investigate it.
destroy the forge.
Preferably, I wouldn't want you two to get involved, just in case.
So we're not supposed to know any of this.
Not particularly, no.
Okay, perfect. I know how to
Trusting you
keep
not
my
to
mouth
tell anyone
shut.
else.
I
Do-
just don't talk.
That's the definition of keeping your mouth shut. So
Chav,
good job.
Chav,
Yeah.
don't.
What?
You couldn't even give a basket of stuff to a crab, and we all almost died. And then one of them did. I don't know. I'm just a little bummed out that
Okay.
half of our party has killed something unnecessarily so far.
I will explain what happened. I went there, sneaked perfectly. I put the jar down.
Uh-huh.
A fucking blue crab came and took it. I stabbed it.
That happened to be two.
Yeah,
Really like stuff.
I stabbed it. I stabbed another crab. Well, Crystal Crab took the jar, started eating. It kind of noticed me. I was kind of sneaky. I was smart. I hid good with my brain. And it ate it, seemed to fall asleep. I started working, but it didn't sleep because the thing had run out on the ground. So I got a gem. I got the gunk on my hand. I stuck it into its mouth and it started eating me. So that's the second time I've almost been eaten. I was eaten by a frog, now by a crab. So
Okay. I'm just done with this conversation. I'm just gonna go roll over and go to sleep. Oh my god. I just can't. I just can't
What?
anymore.
What? I got out.
It's,
Didn't
it's
eat my
not you.
hand.
It's literally just life and circumstances. I just need a nap. I think we're all tired, and I'm.
Yeah, let's go to sleep.
Okay. So you take your long rest. So the plan is you head to Afram and then follow the trail back to Masuna, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to begin
You're
with.
gonna go talk to Jeffrey and turn in the contract, along with asking him about
that mansion thing or
the
whatever.
Daijini place
Mhm.
over in Kostravi. Okay, you're gonna
Yeah.
get on your ship, the Ocean Walker. You're gonna take that to Kostravi to figure things out over there,
Yeah,
and then take it back to Gaiam
Yep.
after you
Yeah.
completed what you need to do, Kostravi, and then do things in Gaiam. Hopefully, doing things in Gaiam, and then you're gonna take that boat all the way down the rivers towards the foot of Ansrag, right?
Yep.
All right.
I think we
Sounds good.
should probably take it to what was that? Fendi? It's an inlet
Oh.
there.
Um,
At least it's at a
But,
city
yeah.
town thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finley, yeah.
and then we can go from there to the foot of Ansrag. At least
Okay.
it potentially be,
Yeah,
right
it'd
there.
be probably a better way, I would say. Seems like there's orc or something down here, down by Ab.
Yeah, I don't want to go
With-
near those crossed weapons there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an orc tower I see now too.
okay.
So
Sounds good. So after a long rest, you all wake the next day feeling very refreshed. Your package or your baggage is a little bit heavier with the newfound income that has just been received, along with the incoming income that you'll get back at Macerno once you turn in the contract. You arrive in Afram. It is somewhat bustling as some traders have come in and out. More so, you pass by the town guard, or who is the Hatia's guard, waves at you. Also, still somewhat hesitant of a walking Dairat. That is Stephen Baum. You follow that trail all the way back to Macerna. It is raining hard on your way back, probably on the last leg of the journey. It's been raining all day that day. As you arrive at the gates of Macerna, still bustling with life, but there is a different tone to the city. As you walk through the gates, the westernmost gates, we will end today's session and pick things up next Saturday.
Woohoo!
what do you mean by different tone?
Goodbye, everybody.